Yo, dude.
What is up, man?
What is up?
The saga continues.
Oh my God, no, that ain't your line. You can't do that. Can't take that from me. You didn't ask permission to do
your
that.
Line? I just never think about it.
I don't care. You know what I mean? I just thought you hated that line. I used to always say the saga continues. You'd be like, shit, that saga continuing.
Maybe I just haven't thought about it in a long time because I was like, wow, when was the last time we said the saga continues? We probably say it every week. I'm just so used to it. I just
no, we don't. I forget about it sometimes too. I get on here drunk and shit. Don't even know what I'm talking about.
But yes, the shit train is getting ready to take off.
Oh man, we're gonna let it warm up for a little bit. You know, we gotta speak some bullshit to throw some bullshit into the train. You know how we do here, people. Right. You know how we do. Mm-hmm. Man, you know what?
What is it? What
you looked at me like, what? No, I don't know what. What
are you gonna tell me?
We're gonna do our thing live, man.
When?
South by Southwest.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I remember you were running that by me. And
on Saturday.
Tell me all about it.
Saturday, March 12th. Doing what you usually do, talking shit.
So when is that date again?
Saturday, March 12th.
Okay, cool.
Don't know what time.
Okay.
But we definitely have the place locked down.
Okay, what is it?
It's going to be at this place called Momo's. It's above Katz's Deli. Oh, the Jew bar.
Yeah, no shit.
Or the Jew joint.
Yeah,
the restaurant
is no longer there? Yeah.
Katz's Deli is there.
Katz's is fucking gone, brother.
What?
Did you not know this? That Katz's never closes? Oh, it closed. Right. Yeah.
What? They finally closed?
Finally closed. You didn't know that?
Yeah, Mark Katz. People, if you don't know, they got a Katz's in New York. I don't know if it's the same one.
I'm assuming it probably is.
I think it is, because they always say it's in his words, it's a New York style deli.
Yeah.
Katz's, it never closes.
Yeah.
Well, shit, I guess they did now.
Yeah,
are you shitting me, man?
I was there. The week before that week it closed. Yeah.
So you act like you were in there when they started like taking chairs out and everything.
There was some shit on the menu that they didn't have. I was there with my buddy Frank, and he asked for like one of their regular sandwiches, like pastrami or something, and they're like, we're out of pastrami.
We ain't got no pastrami.
We ain't got shit. He's like, look, this is what we got. There's like 4 things on the menu that
pickles and chips.
Yeah, it's like, look, right now we just have this food and we're just waiting to run out. We're supposed to close. I think they were supposed to close like 2 days after we were there.
Fuck out of here.
But they were just like, basically, we may close tomorrow if all the food runs out. So,
Katz's, we're closing. Man, I like the way I'm just over here like whispering to myself, you're shitting me, man. Get out of here.
It's crazy. No, it's been an Austin staple for fucking years.
That's what I was going to say. This has been here ever since I moved to Austin, man. Mm-hmm. And I remember Katz's used to place. Here it is. Katz's closing. Let me read this, man. People, there's a place here in town called Katz's Deli. It's a New York Jewish style deli. It's kosher.
It's kosher.
It's kosher.
Ice and kosher.
The kosher never closes. But it was run by this guy named Mark Katz. Place has been open for 30 years. I'm looking at right now. It was a place where when I was in college, I would go to like, you used to get through clubbing or drinking or whatever, man. And if there were a few places that you would go to, there would be Magnolia, there was Kirby Lane, and then you got the regular, like, I'm talking about Austin establishments, so, because you got places like Denny's and Jack in the Box and shit like that, IHOP and all that kind of shit, which is, IHOP, if you go to I think there's only one IHOP in town that ain't ghetto. All the rest of them, IHOP is black people food.
Yeah, there's
Mexican and black people food.
There's one by Zilker Park, people who don't know what I'm talking about, it's close to the area where they have the ACL festival.
Oh, it's over there, yeah.
And that's the nice one only because it's fucking hidden. It's like hidden inside the woods.
That shit is surrounded by trees. I think elves and gnomes eat there.
They work there.
I think that's where the hobbits go to eat.
But you know what? That is the one place, because after hanging out at every fucking IHOP, I mean, guaranteed, if you're drinking at night in Austin, you will end up in a fucking IHOP. You'll black out and you'll wake up inside a fucking IHOP eating goddamn pancakes and
eating pancakes
bullshit,
and shit and just killing all kind of shit.
Yeah. But it's like sometimes it could be like the worst ghetto has experience. You'll see.
You are right about that. I tell you what.
Worst Yeah, every terrible person out there who's hanging around at 2, 3 in the morning will be there.
They will fucking be there, man. Even at I just wear all the fucking, look, if it's late at night and chances are you run into people who don't, you shouldn't be running into. People just don't need to be out. Cause even at the white IHOP, they get teenagers in there that are kind of rowdy. Now, rowdy for that place is like, just kids talking loud. Hey man,
Just being drunk.
being drunk and like just loud, but I mean every other. You're right. That's the white IHOP, the one that's in Mordor or whatever, or the middle of Middle Earth.
Hobbiton, yeah.
That's the Middle Earth IHOP, right? That's the white people's IHOP,
As soon as me and my buddies we found that one, that was like our hangout because I used to be the guy that used to fucking hate going to IHOP. I'm like, man, I don't want to fucking go there. I'm gonna have to hear some bitch in the row in the seat behind me, bitching, screaming about nothing. Kids hollering, fucking old people running in there, like fucking running in there, like bitching and complaining. It is not fun to be in there. I always feel like that's the place I'm gonna be. When I die and I'm in purgatory. Like,
IHOP.
IHOP is purgatory.
Have some more pancakes.
Yeah.
Rooty tooty, fresh and fruity.
And your shit never comes.
And
You're sitting there with your fucking water, with the goddamn piece of paper floating in it. It's like, you're just like, man.
Every time I go to IHOP, I always see a black hairstyle that I've never seen before.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? It's like, that's the place to go. I remember when black girls used to like make like terrariums out their hair and shit. It's like shit got bitches be coming in looking like fucking palm trees and shit or something.
It looked like they went to the fucking Edward Scissorhands like supercuts or something. I'm like, wow, what the hell is that over there? And the funny thing is that when you sat down. You were able to see everyone because they have like windows that are about eye level with you. So you see these little stained glass windows that you can pretty much see through.
Yeah.
You saw every motherfucker in that fucking place. Everyone saw you and you saw them.
And you saw them.
And acting like a fool. I mean,
and they be in there. I think you remember Audrey Jr. from the Little Shop of Horrors? I saw a chick with a haircut like that. Her hair said, "Feed me, Seymour." But it's all colored, all crazy shit, and it's always some girl in there, always laughing and shit. And the waist step, you always got like a black waist step, but you always got that one little white girl who didn't know what she was getting into when she started working there, who's looking nervous when she brings pancakes out and shit. She throws that shit on the table and tries to run. Hey girl, where you going? Come here.
Marge Simpson sitting right next to you, like, what the?
What the fucking blue tree on her head?
Yeah, I must be really fucked up. Give me a coffee, please.
Damn.
Today, Junior.
But yeah, I go to that fucking white IHOP at night when I want to eat somewhere. I was like, fuck all this bullshit, I go to eat White Low where they got unicorns and Glinda the White Witch and shit in there eating shit.
Oh man, the one that you're talking about, there's this guy, maybe you know who I'm talking about, but I hadn't been in that place for about, I want to say about 5-6 years. And the last time I ate there, I remember we were served by this guy who we'd see regularly.
Yeah.
And his name was Balto.
Yeah. But he was a guy, skinny.
Yeah.
Not old, but he's looked to be about like in the early 30s and shit. Yeah. Balto.
Had like 2 different colored eyes.
I never noticed that.
Okay.
I just know the name Balto because I looked at man, I'm not even bullshitting you. That name is recognizable.
That's his name,
yeah.
And it's easy to remember. Balto. It's one of the characters from Lord of the Rings, probably. Yeah, but the thing is, I went in there.
Ain't that fucking animated dog from that? Didn't they make a movie about him? Balto?
Yeah. You're right. Yeah. But anyway, I fucking went in there. Expecting, man, maybe this place will look different, look the fucking same. And who comes to fucking wait on my ass? Balto. And I swear to God, that motherfucker, I was looking at my buddies like, dude, you know who that is? He's like, yeah, I'm in shock right now. That is fucking Balto. It's been like, I don't know how many years, and that motherfucker is still
working there.
And he still looks the same. That motherfucker is not aged. Nothing has changed about him. Nothing. And I'm like, that motherfucker is a vampire, dude. He's a vampire hobbit, dude.
He's a Middle Earth creature, man.
I know.
He's probably 1,000 years old.
Happier than ever to fucking just wait on us, dude. Like, always a smile on that guy's face. He never gotten personal with that guy, But I'm just like, man, after 5 years of waiting tables, you could tell there's like a lot of chinks in people's armor who wait tables.
Yeah.
But they just look at you, they're like, what do you want? What the fuck do you want? You're taking your time to look to the fucking thing. I'm coming. I'll come back when you're good and ready, sire, and leave. Never to be seen again.
Yeah.
But that guy was fucking chipper than ever. I mean, I was like,
he's happy,
wow.
man. And I think, you would think the way we describe him, you think he's gay, but I think he's married too.
He probably.
Because I think him and I talked one night, and I was like, so hey, what are you doing later? No, I didn't do it. No, I was like, we were talking. I think he was talking about like his wife or something. Because him and I actually had a conversation. So yeah, I know exactly who you're talking about. That dude has been there for fucking years, man.
He has been there for years. I mean, shit. I want to say, when I used to eat there, I was still running around with the gangs. Fuck.
Balto.
10 years, at least more than 15 years, if not 15 years. That guy.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm trying to think about who I was seeing at the time.
We need to go. We need to go by and say hi to good old Balto. Like he'd recognize us.
I'm gonna leave him alone. He's gonna leave me alone. He's gonna bring my food. I don't know what's keeping that motherfucker
and suck your life force.
I know. Look like
you know what he does?
Fucking gelflings.
From Dark Crystal.
From the Dark Crystal.
You know what he does?
Put me in a chair with that fucking blue fucking shooting on my face. Sucking up my life juices.
He takes the spit from every plate that he takes back to the kitchen. Drops it into a potion at home. He takes the scraps and put it in a blender along with a magic spell and drinks that shit. That's why he never leaves, man. Yeah, IHOP's keeping him with the scraps that he needs to stay young. Man, but man, IHOP is a place to go, but as far as Austin institutions go, there was, as we mentioned, Kirby Lane, Magnolia, Starseeds.
Yes.
Starseeds is one, and then Katz's.
Mm-hmm.
And so after 30 years, man, here's the article. I want to know what happened. I want to know if he just got tired of it.
I think he fucking couldn't afford the rent there anymore.
Oh, that could be it, man. A lot of people.
I remember I was hanging out at a place across the street, and he would always come in. Mark Katz would always come in and buy a cigar during the day. And everyone was always talking about, Katz is going to close someday. But that was like years ago, man. So, but yeah, I guess you got the story there.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. It says, okay, I'm reading this because this really was one of the staples of Austin. The deli that never closes is closing next month. A manager at Katz's Deli told KITV, that's the station that Tim works in. That's right. I used to work there, actually.
Yeah.
I used to edit video there. Yeah. Told the people we don't give a fuck. Yeah. Great. Continue. Told KITV the longtime West 6th Street restaurant will shut its doors January 2nd. The deli's parent company, M&M Katz, filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy in July. Okay, so they motherfuckers went broke. The filing came shortly after the deli was featured on a cable news program as a business thriving in the strong Texas economy. Guess that bitch lied. In December, the state's attorney general said that the company violated a court order by not keeping up on tax payments. And the bankruptcy filing would have to be canceled. Yeah. We are told restaurant owner Mark Katz may try to open a restaurant in another location. Katz's Deli opened in 1979. God damn. So this has been, okay, so let's see. This is over 30 years, 31 years, man, 32 years, 32 years.
About that, yeah.
Wow.
Shit, dude, that's crazy.
Oh, well,
wow.
Hey, let me let me pour a little corned beef off on the sidewalk for Mark Katz right there.
little part of Austin died.
Oh, man, I was.
It's like what, before that, it was the Dolby Theater, which is fucking another staple of Austin for the longest time.
Oh, yeah.
Brought fucking Tarantino over here with his fucking movies and shit before the draft.
I thought you were about to say with his big mouth.
Yeah. Brought his big mouth ass over here. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, QT Fest, man.
Yeah, the QT Fest.
Before they were doing things at the Alamo Draft House.
Before there was even an Alamo Draft
House. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Excuse me, you're right. Before there was an Alamo Draft House, you pretty much had to go to the Dolby. The Dolby was the college theater. I drove here from Waco to see Akira.
Yeah.
I mean, I was just a kid, man. I mean, this is before I was even in college.
So you saw Akira in that fucking closet of a room they used to have because Akira played. I saw Akira, and that's when I think it was only a 2-theater room.
Mm-hmm.
You walk in, it looked like you were walking inside. It looked like a porno theater.
It did. It looked like you walk in there, some dudes are jacking off in the dark and shit.
All kinds of movies you never heard of. That's where I was like, what the fuck is all this shit? What was it? Q. I saw that on HBO. And posters for that and just weird shit. And you're just like, wow. That's when I got a taste of like, you know, they talk about Keep Austin Weird and the weirdness of it.
Yeah.
It's like walking into some fucking geek's room. And that was the lobby. It had a popcorn machine, real small place, and then you get a ticket to go see Akira, and it'd be like in a small theater.
Yeah,
which I guess it was a wall.
When they said a cracker box, that was like that was a cracker box.
Yeah.
It actually said when you look on the side of the wall, it said Ritz crackers. So I keep the elf in there. That shit was small, man, and then they expanded, and when they expanded, it was bigger, but it was. I mean, that place had a flawed architecture, man, because they had the Egyptian room. In the middle. Now, when you're in a movie theater, the last thing you want is something in the middle of the room blocking your view. There was a pillar holding up the room in the middle of the fucking theater, man.
I always wondered, like, when they had the grand opening, I think I was there, and I was looking at some of the rooms, and I was like, who the fuck designed this place? Stevie Wonder? you got the seats like pointing the like what?
It's like at an angle.
Yeah. It was like a weird angle where they weren't
because they wanted to avoid that pillar.
Yeah, where they weren't even really facing the screen, and I'm just like, well, I gotta turn my head or something to see this goddamn screen.
It's like you could be sitting right in front of the screen and you still like sitting off on the side.
Yeah.
Like what the fuck, man?
Yeah, they got that big ass pillar there where you're like. Maybe this shit is keeping the building up.
It was. You remove that pillar, that shit will come down. The whole Dolby would come down. Not just the theater, but that tower would come down.
And the thing is, the Dolby Theater was in this place, which was the Dolby Mall. They had like a food court area around there, and they had all these small shops. They even had like a recruiting office for the military. Air Force, Marines,
Army,
the Army. Yeah.
Did they close all the? They didn't close the food court, did they?
Those places are still there.
Okay.
They had a comic book shop there for a long time too.
Isn't that Funny Pages?
Yeah, but that shit's been closed. The funny thing, Funny Pages has been closed down.
Oh, it's for the Funny Pages or Funny Papers?
It was Funny Papers.
Yeah.
Funny Papers. Yeah. They've been closed down, and every time I go there, I still see like the same sign where it just basically said, this motherfucker didn't pay his rent. And you see all the comic books. You still see comic books from like fucking 10 years ago that are still on that shelf that nobody came to pick up. Like, I don't know who's in charge of that fucking place or who the previous owners, like if they skipped town or if they fucking died or something, but everything in that comic book store is still there. Like,
so you've been tempted to get a trash can and bust that window open, haven't you?
Every time I'm in there, I'm like, oh, look at all this rare shit now, you know?
You about to pull a do the right thing. It'd be funny if you like took a trash can and bust open the window and you there by yourself. All of a sudden, all these black people show up and just start running off with comic books, burn that motherfucker down.
Fuck the trash can. I'm a robot.
I'm gonna throw yourself in and just jump through there. Wait a minute, now that place has been. I remember it being open as of. Okay, let me think about this now. Probably the last time that I've been to the Dolby to see anything was probably like a year and a half, close to 2 years ago.
Okay. Yeah.
So when I was up there. Funny Papers was still open.
It was still open.
So they must have been closed for probably about 2 years now.
About 2 years, yeah.
So they have something on there. It's like this motherfucker didn't pay his rent.
Yeah.
Before that sign said that this motherfucker didn't pay his rent.
Yeah.
You know what happens to motherfuckers who don't pay their rent?
The fucking doors don't open.
Yeah, you don't get your comics, bitch.
Your supply is gone. They still have fucking old movie posters from like 2 years ago. I think the Hulk movie poster is still up there from the reboot. Because I keep looking in there, I'm like, God damn, it's like this shit ain't going nowhere. It's moving, and nobody's moving in. There's a lot of that open space now that still people aren't moving in. They'll always have that one store where it's like somebody's garage where they got a bunch of cool ass collectibles that have been used and abused and God knows what, where you can still buy like an old school Nintendo.
Oh, you talking about that old store they have up there?
And they're always interchanging, but it's like this different people with the same kind of bullshit.
Well, you know what that store is like? It's like old geek shit.
Yeah, it
Because
is,
every time I go there, I see old video game consoles and old action figures.
I see old action figures.
Oh, and they have the action figures standing on top of the old Nintendos
Yeah,
and
on
shit.
the Nintendo.
There's even a troll doll up there. Every time I walk by, there's this one troll doll always looking at me. Hey, man, I don't want you, all right?
You see that Rancor monster with the goddamn stormtrooper holding the stormtrooper.
Yeah.
And you're like, that never happened in the movie. That shit
Happens in there.
Yeah, it's always there. You see like the toys with like somebody took off their like body armor with like a naked action figure. It's like, it look like homeless action figures.
Yeah, that's the only place you will see.
Hanging out, yeah.
If you ever want to see Boba Fett's dick, it's in that store. That's the only place they found a way to undress Boba Fett and have his dick hanging out. Boba dick.
Yeah, you don't need no special proof of purchase for that shit. You can go in there and pick it up for $5.
You remember that shit? Get Boba Fett with 5 proofs of purchases.
You know, dude, oh man.
Get Boba Fett's dick for 6 proofs of purchases.
They got that shit going on right now. And it's bullshit. Okay.
What?
They released these Star Wars action figures, which they've been doing for years.
Mm-hmm.
They're releasing the same shit. The figures are getting better. They look a little cooler. But the thing is, they started doing this thing where they brought back the old school cards from the old action figures.
Yeah.
And they put newer versions of the figures behind these stock cards. And they have a promotion where it's like you buy 5 of these action figures and you can get the original old school Boba Fett. Now it has a shooting fucking rocket launcher, which never existed.
Yeah.
And the thing is, I fucking bought like a Luke Skywalker fucking X-wing pilot because it looked fucking cool. And I was like, let me read these things. Let me read this free Boba Fett with the purchase of 5 other figures. I read it, and it says, as soon as you get 5 figures, cut out the fucking the UPC codes,
Yeah.
put it in an envelope, and along with that, put in a check, money order,
What?
check or money order with fucking $7 to
Bitch, I spent fucking this much money for this. That's what proof of purchase is for, that you bought something.
I know, and the thing is, I'm looking at the fucking thing. I was like, did I fucking misread this? I'm just like, wait a minute. Buy 5 action figures, get a free Boba Fett action figure. Done deal.
Yeah.
Fucking bullshit.
You should
It is
say-
lies, dude. I was like, what the fuck? How come this isn't on CNN News, man?
Man,
This is bullshit.
George Lucas is a gangster, man.
Yeah,
All right, I'm
yeah.
telling you, he's sitting on fucking Mos Eisley himself in a cantina, hanging out with them fucking all that scum and villainy. He is scum and villainy, man. Motherfucker, that is raw. You know what? We should both do this. Well, you should do because you already bought them. I'm gonna go out and buy these action figures, but we should send a letter saying, look, it says here, buy this, get this free. Doesn't say anything about $7 goddamn dollars.
Yeah, no
all right.
Shit. No, I know. I wanted to write a letter when I saw that. I just wanted to George Lucas. Fuck you. It's like, dude, really? I mean, that's what some people call false advertising.
It is, man.
Isn't there a law against that?
Man, it is. That is misleading. All right, because
that's where I looked on that packet. I looked on that card. I looked behind it. I even read the fine little print, made in Mexico, and I was like, and I didn't see no shit about $7 on the outside of that package. I was like, fuck you.
Yeah, man.
You got me again. God damn it.
Send those bitches a letter.
I will.
Say, you should be giving this shit away for that fucking shit you just made a few years ago. You better be glad people still buying action figures from you.
You know what? Yeah, I had to buy one only because I broke down and I found a.
So you end up sitting at $7.
I know, yeah.
You did. You sent your $7.
No. I was like, look, man.
Oh well, shit. I'm here already.
I'll buy it now, and 10 years down the road, I'll sell it for $5,000 because nobody's gonna have this.
Yeah, I'm gonna get my shit back.
Yeah.
500 times over.
They'll only have about 3 billion fucking Boba Fett action figures by then. But.
Yeah, everybody got the same idea you did.
Yeah, I know. But no, man, I had to buy that Luke to put in my snow speeder, which they re-released that, and that's like one of my favorite vehicles from Star Wars. I just love the design of that thing.
Yeah.
I bought it. I'm like, this thing looks pretty silly without no little man inside there. So,
Yeah, need something to keep the seat warm.
yeah, I need Luke in there.
My favorite one was the AT-ATs.
Dude, don't even get me started.
What is it? What was it? All technical, all terrain vehicle or something like that. Something like.
Yeah.
I mean, and I would get one, except that shit's just way too fucking big.
Well, now it's even bigger. You know when you used to see the ad when you're a kid and you're like, man, that's pretty fucking big.
Because you're a kid.
Yeah. Now they made it to almost to scale.
Like you can actually get in it and ride it, like have it going down the street.
Our buddy Jason has one where he showed it to me, and that thing is fucking towering on a shelf in fucking one of his rooms. Where I'm just like, holy shit, dude! They finally
Jason from the loading bar.
Yeah. And where they had the scale of the legs are right. Where I'm like, now that's what a fucking ad looks like, and I'm just like, holy shit.
Wow.
Yeah.
And like Jason came out in the living room riding on that shit like it's a camel.
Yeah. It's funny. He like whispered to me, "Come here, man." It's like,
see,
what you got, man? And I was like, holy shit! I was like, what'd you do, dude?
yeah, what happened?
What happened, man? What's wrong? What's wrong, dude?
What
He's
happened?
like, check this shit out.
What happened?
Yeah.
Man, see, that's the kind of shit that I would like, but that's just too much geek for me. Like it's like I like to like have some geek shit. Like it's either in book form or I can like be like Jason, like, hey, come here, man, let me show you this shit. And I can pull it out from a closet or pull it out from under the couch, so nobody can really see it.
Yeah.
Bitch, come in and see that shit in your room and turn right back around and walk out.
The worst thing is that when I was in there, I was like, oh man, that's beautiful, and I was floating my ass on out of there, and then I ran into a box, and it was a fucking Millennium Falcon, and I was like, holy shit!
Well, he was talking about his girl getting him a Millennium Falcon.
Yeah, and sure enough, she did, and I was just like, holy fuck, that is like the most wettest orgasmic dream I've ever had, to own the fucking Millennium Falcon. I've never owned it at all. It was always
How
one of
big
those-
is it?
Okay, well, this new one they have is fucking. You know what? It's almost about. Let's see. Here's your table right here.
Yeah. Are you serious? God damn, that thing is. What are you talking about? That's a table itself.
It is fucking no.
You can serve drinks on the Millennium Falcon.
It's the size of a fucking coffee.
God
it is
damn.
fucking huge.
What?
You see if you go to YouTube, you can see a guy holding this thing to show you this. And this was a fat motherfucker, a huge. This was a wampa of a guy, fucking holding this goddamn Millennium Falcon, and this thing was bigger than him. He's like, "This is the new shit I got, and it's awesome."
It's that new shit.
It plays the movie for you. Inside the Millennium Falcon, you can sit down in a chair and watch Star Wars inside this fucking toy. And I'm just like, what the fuck?
Awesome, man.
Assholes.
You gotta have a garage to park that shit in. That's what I'm thinking. Like, what room does he have to even keep this stuff in?
It was crazy, but man,
You need two garages. You need one to put the AT-AT in. You need one to put the Millennium Falcon in.
yeah, shit.
God damn, man. Because you gotta park that shit.
And I was like, God damn it. And it took me back to when fucking kids used to show me that shit. Because anyone who ever owned the AT-AT or the Millennium Falcon, those were like the rich kid motherfuckers that I'm like, man, my fucking the people, my dad who left me fucking bought me like fucking, he left me that generic ass Star Sword fucking that was made in Mexico and had like a fucking pink Darth Vader on the fucking package, and I'm just like,
Oh man, you right. There's no way in hell if I was a kid, my mother judged things like how big they were. If it was larger than an action figure, I'm talking about a small action figure, it's too expensive.
yeah.
Don't even ask for nothing like that was like even like one of those G.I. Joe size action figures that's too that's too much. That's too much money. How do you know? Yeah, that's too much. I can tell how big it is. It's too much. So by the time something, things that size were reserved for like a bike.
Oh, yeah.
Or a big wheel or something like that. She's like, she would even tell me, she's like, I ain't paying that much money for no, and she would always get the word wrong, for no, action thing. Acting foolish, acting figure.
Got no time for that Star World.
Yes, Star stuff. Yeah, what'd you say? Star Worlds, Star Worlds, Star Cars, Car Wars, whatever.
It always sucked though, man. Just being that young, just going, man, that is some shit I will never own. It's like I look at my dad and go like, hey, Dad, who got my gun? Which basically meant, hey, why don't you get a fucking real job so you can buy some real toys, man?
Which you would never say. It's just, I would just, I was just content to like get my little shit when I was a kid, and that's it. Don't because what I'm saying, don't even ask for anything that big. Today, if they had an ad at that size, and I asked my mother, she'd look at me and be like, "You got your?" And even when I was a kid, if I was 8 years old, she'd look at me like, motherfucker, are you out your fucking mind?
I know.
Can you ride that shit to school? And then, no. Will that motherfucker go out and get a job and work and help bring money into the family? No, you can't have it.
But Ma, I can watch movies in it. Watch the whole Star Wars trilogy on Blu-ray.
Shit, I don't even like the movies.
Yeah.
Tired of watching that shit anyway.
Yeah, but when you think about like, do I have room for all that shit anymore? And the answer is no. So
that's the thing, man.
Yeah, I mean, I remember when that shit like used to consume my life to the point where I'm just like, what have I done? It was like my life was turning into an episode of that show Hoarders, which is my new fucking that show right there. That is like my new high, dude. Watching that show.
Oh, Hoarders, man.
So fucked up. That is okay. Everyone out there, it's on Netflix actually. If you want to know what I'm talking about, just type up Hoarders, and it's a show about these people with this disorder with just buying shit and owning shit to the point to where you walk in their house and their house is trashed with shit they've collected over the years, stuff they haven't like thrown away. A lot of people know them as pack rats.
Yeah,
I mean,
no,
yeah,
this is
and it's like
they were so pack rats that they had to invent a new word for it. I guess not even invent. They just had to slap a new label on. Like, you ain't packing, you hoarding.
And now they have specialists to help these people out.
Oh yeah, because they're mentally ill.
Yeah, it's an illness, and apparently there's a large part of the United States that suffers from it, and it's sad, man, when you see this shit, and even to the point where you see people going and buying food like on sale and finding bargains and stuffing that shit in the refrigerator where there's no room for it. They forget about it, and that shit stays in there and I mean festers, and they don't want to throw it out. Like, they'll go through it through some of these episodes.
Yep.
You see people going through shit, and they'll be like shit that's like 2 years old. And they're like, no, this is still good. This is still good. It's still in the package. It's still good.
Oh yeah.
No, and it's fucking insane.
It's, you know what, and because I'm not a hoarder, but I've had that same thought process that I'm not even saying I'm close, but I've had that same thought process where I kept stuff for years. And I finally just had to break one day and said, man, I got to clean this stuff out. I know what's going on. Because for me, when I was keeping stuff, if I kept anything over, and again, people, I don't have this. I ain't crazy. I ain't like, I'm not them.
No, I can walk. I can fucking roll around in here and not worry about tripping on shit.
Oh yeah. See, that's the thing. No, exactly. That's because the whole house is trashed to where it's a health hazard. It's a dump. The place, people say that as an expression. Oh, this place is a dump. No, literally, it's like a trash heap. It's a dump. If you look at the dump out at the city dump and look at their house, it's the same fucking thing.
I mean, they had a fucking kid who was like 21 years old, to where his disorder was so bad that he had just fucking water bottles laying around that he did not want to throw away. And they asked him, like, well, what's the deal with the water bottles? Like, well, my mother, with every item they have a story behind it.
Yeah.
And one of them was like, this kid was like, my mother, she bought me this bottle of water. And I feel like if I throw it away, that means like I'm telling my mother like I don't love her.
Well, that's what I was going to say. With me, if I kept something too long, I developed an emotional attachment to it. It could be a piece of paper with some writing on it.
Oh, yeah.
But I had the thought process of, well, I've had this for so long. It'll be a shame to get rid of it now. It's like it's goddamn computer's stopping again.
Where did it stop?
Well, it stopped when I was describing like how I had stuff for so long. I feel like, man, if I throw it away, it's been in my life for years. I feel like I'm throwing away a piece of my life when I throw this away.
Which I understand.
But
it's sentimental stuff.
And then that's what, and to repeat what I just said, some people have the same thing. Of course, it's way more severe to a point. It's a mental problem with these people where people feel like the same way. I have an emotional attachment to this. I'm throwing something away that's a part of my life. I'm doing somebody a disservice. Some people feel like I don't want to pollute by throwing this away because it's still good. I can still use it, but they're not using it for anything. And then we were talking about how people even have like they hoard pets. You about to tell me?
Oh yeah, there was an episode where this lady was taking care of cats, and basically she was like what you call the cat lady.
Of course.
Where people in her neighborhood knew that she was taking care of so many cats that whenever people moved or they found a cat, they would basically just dump it at her house. So she had no choice but to take care of these animals.
And you see a hand just come out through the door and just snatch that cat up.
No, fucking cats come fucking flying through the window.
Cats are trying to get away. Help!
I got my suitcase and my little hat. Where's my room? Where's my room? And
When you say cats show up trying to get a room.
yeah.
Heard there's a vacancy here. Meow.
Yeah. And now, once I get settled in, I'll go look for work. It's hard, this depression. But no, man, this lady, like her and her husband, and they were old. Basically, they were taking care of all these cats, where she assumed she had about 30 cats. It turned out she had like almost close to, I think, like 70, if I remember right. But the thing is that the entire house was so consumed with them that she became, like, everything she brought in that house, she never cleaned or organized or anything. So she had all this shit all over her house, like trash on the floor, everything. Along with that, the cats pretty much took over, ripped every fucking piece of furniture they had, destroyed everything they owned. They had a fucking garage filled with boxes. These cats went in there, tore it up. It was like a cat ghetto.
You know what it sounds like? It sounds like
cat shanty town.
a cat biker bar is what it sounds like. You go in there and the fucking cat's drinking beer, got a keg.
And you know, it would make sense only because the most fucked up thing about it is that, of course, you know, the neighborhood, they noticed the smell. The cats are pissing and shitting everywhere.
Of course.
You can smell all that shit. The neighbors are like,
that should kill you.
Fuck that lady and her cats. Get rid of that shit. Or put her away. They were done with it. And so the city came in. They noticed how many cats they had, and they were about to like go in there and arrest her for animal abuse. But she was like, "Look, I've been taking care of these cats." So they let a team of people come in to basically get rid of the cats. And what this team found while they were cleaning out the garage, they were finding fucking cat carcasses under boxes, dead kittens.
God damn.
Yeah, they found so many dead, like almost mummified looking cats in this house. It was horrific, dude. They even said that, you know, a lot of the times that these cats, they die, a lot of times, like when the cat gets sick, they don't even know they're dead, because by the time they're dead, all the other cats will fucking eat it. They'll resort to cannibalism and eat these fucking cats.
Fuck, that woman was insane.
Well,
you know, that shit
didn't know. The thing is, she didn't know only because she was old. She was an old lady. She was a big lady. She could barely move, and you could barely move in that house. And
she was sitting. She couldn't have been sitting in this house with those cats.
Huh?
She couldn't have been sitting in that house with those cats.
No, she was. Yeah.
How did she not die? Because cat shit would kill you, man.
People. Okay, that's the thing. Like, what I noticed with some of these shows, because I was thinking about the same thing. Like, how is she not dead yet? But her and her husband. But I mean, a lot of these guys, they get used to the stench. Like,
you make it sound like she just made an immunity to that shit.
Yeah, she did. I mean, there was this lady who fucking had her refrigerator like filled with like shit that was 2-3 years old, and just shit in the sink that never been washed, like sinks that had shit just in it after all the years. And so you see people walk into the fucking kitchen, all on the verge of fucking throwing up. People would run outside to the helpers who would come and help clean this shit. As soon as they got in the kitchen, that's where it was like the worst, man. And you see people dry heaving outside just because they're like, wow, how do these people not smell this? And you see the lady in there, she's kind of like laughing about it, like, and you see her cleaning out like this door that she had that was
like she's eating it. She's eating shit off the floor. Yeah. What's wrong?
Like rotten meat and all this shit, like scrubbing it, mold.
It's still good.
It was nothing. Yeah.
She's making a sandwich out of some fucking maggot meat.
I know.
Hey,
might as well.
What's up? What's wrong? It's protein.
Disturbing. But the thing is, watching that show, anything that I had stacked up in my basement,
you immediately start cleaning.
Like, oh, that's me.
Your ass turned into
that show is the biggest, greatest motivator in cleaning up shit. Period.
I've known motherfuckers who watched this show, went off and got a white T-shirt, shaved their head, and turned into Mr. Clean. Everything has to go. Mr. Clean, Mr. Clean. Scrubbing bubbles.
Giant ass. Yeah, you become a walking fucking cleaning machine.
Shit ain't not gonna make you turn into fucking Alice the Maid. Then when you see that shit right there, man. I saw one where they were taking this the woman just had fucking papers, and I guess she had food lying around too. I just know that they told her, they said, look, if you want to save this house, you've got to throw some of this stuff away. And they had to tell her, like, she's like, don't get rid of that stack over there. And they had to tell her there's worms in that stack. I mean, you got, what are you talking about?
Oh, fuck.
But I mean, it's sad because at first when I started watching the show, I'm like, these nasty motherfuckers need to be put in jail for this. This is repugnant. But then,
needs to slap them.
yeah, exactly, to beat the fuck out of it. But then I started looking at them, it's like, I really feel sorry for these people, man, because they're fucking ill, man.
They are. They're crying.
Oh, by the way, welcome to Let's Do This, everybody.
Welcome to the show.
We building up the bullshit for the train. Train needs bullshit, man.
Right.
We got to put it out there. You know what I found funny though? They got the Animal Planet is just ripping off every fucking network out there.
Oh, is it? Oh, wow.
They got
they ran out of fucking animals to film.
they ran out of fucking ideas. So they got they got hoarders. They got an Animal Planet has animal hoarders. It's people who hoard pets.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah.
Oh, see, man.
And so then you know how they like on Sci-Fi they got like ghost hunters or whatever. Animal Planet has like ghost hunting animals. So where people, the animals see ghosts. And so they tell the owners like your house is haunted because this animal obviously is communicating with a spirit.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Hey,
I got to see that.
I'm gonna watch Animal Planet now just to see if you know how they have Dog the Bounty Hunter? I want to see if they start getting bounty hunting dogs. Where dogs just bust through the door with guns. Okay, I'm sorry. You can't. I'm waiting for like teen pregnant animals. Kittens having kittens.
I'm just waiting for that episode of the ghost cat or fucking that cat sees an evil spirit. You just see that cat kind of slowly back away with its eyes all huge, like.
Cat is pointing. But I mean, ain't that some shit? Like they just dick riding all these other channels now.
Okay.
Like,
I gotta watch this.
Like seriously, I'm waiting for how MTV has Teen Moms. I'm waiting to see like Kitten Mom, Puppy Mom. I'm waiting for I think they actually do show movies now. That's the equivalent of like Oxygen Channel movies where they have like, except it's a pet that's in the center of the controversy or some shit. Dogs getting raped. That's their story. I don't know, man. But yeah, I was surprised when I saw that. I was like, man, am I watching? Because when I saw that, I was watching that animal hoarding show, and I thought I was watching. Now that show is on A&E, right?
I don't know.
Or is it Bravo?
I don't know. I found it on Netflix. I don't know.
Okay, it's on one of those. I think it's A&E. Anyway, I was watching that show, and then Animal Planet came up. I was like, wait, and I actually changed the channel. Like, did the channel get flipped while I was in the middle of watching this? Because this is on A&E, and then it's like, wait a minute, Animal Planet just run out of ideas, and now they just fucking dick riding any other show out there, just ripping people off, man.
Fucking, I want to see like Dance Party USA, but with fucking animals dancing and shit to like fucking Katy Perry. You're fireworks, you cat dancing, stupid shit. Like, wow, we really ran out of ideas. Huh?
Yeah, I want to see the Bachelor animals,
Yeah, it's like, can we film some cat cannibalism? Show some fucked up shit like that. Yeah,
I want to see. If they do that,
horrific. Man.
They need to like get a house and put a bunch of animals in there and be treated like the real world. Except it'll be like one pit bull left that tore up every other animal.
See that one dog that like fucks everything it sees. Yeah. Fucking cats in the head.
Okay, I don't even know what kind of sound that was.
That dog rapist.
It'll be two dogs left. It'll be like the dog that fucks everything and the dog that killed everything else. And that dog will try to fuck that animal that killed everything.
Fuck him in the ear.
Fucking yeah.
Have that other dog like have no idea what the fuck is going on.
We want you out of the house. But it's fucking be all set in a dog house. You go, it look like a small dog house. You go in, it's like a fucking got a sauna and 5 rooms and shit.
I'm surprised. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. I'm sure if you go to any celebrity fucking house and got some ridiculous shit like that for their pets.
Like the dog has a bigger house than some people do.
Yeah, no shit.
The guest house belongs to the cat.
Better than what I got.
Hey, wait a minute. Oh man, you know what? We got Yeah, that stuff is horrifying, man. We got a lot of stuff to talk about here today, as if we haven't already talked a lot of shit. We got, let's see what we got here. We're going to talk about. How did we go on that long tangent anyway? That was
I don't
we
know.
started out on something.
We started on
And then it, like-
catches and it went into Star Wars action figures and then
And fucking cats fucking
cats
and,
eating each
and
other.
hoarders and worms and let's see what we got here. We got a new superhero out there.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Got a new
Another one out there.
yeah, this one actually, it's funny, man. You know what? I'll get into it in a little while, but we got a new superhero out there bringing justice.
That's right.
You'd be surprised at this person too. That's a hell of a disguise this person has.
Yeah.
Let's see here. We also have, now we're talking about people who have mental disorders and fetishes for things and stuff like that. We got somebody who loves rubber.
Yeah.
That's all I will say.
In the best way possible.
Yeah, it's not what you think, people. It's not.
No,
you think it's a nasty. Stop thinking nasty shit.
Yeah,
it ain't even that. Yeah.
Get your head to go there and put it in the rubber.
Let's see. We got some news about Superman casting.
Yeah, more. Even though we forgot to talk about the guy who was casted as Superman last week. I remember we said we were going to talk about that.
Everybody knows who that guy is.
Yeah, they
anyway.
know by now.
Yeah, everybody knows. They knew by the time we're going to talk about it.
We will get to this story.
Yeah, we'll talk about it. Yeah, we'll talk about our feelings about who they cast as Superman. And then we're going to talk about some other casting news and a movie that I most despise.
Yeah, one of Corey's favorite movies.
Oh, you hush. You shut up, you. All right, we got that, and hey, who knows what else?
Yeah.
You never know where it will go.
We've already done like a 2-hour show already.
Yeah, already. And shit just getting started.
Just getting started, because I hear that train.
Oh, that train, man. That train, that
coming.
bullshit. That bullshit is getting steamed up nice and steamy. Actually, I know how we started on this whole tangent, but we never finished announcing. Got to go back to it. But we'll talk about that after we get ready to get this train going, because it's about to explode now.
It's time for the Chattanooga poo-poo.
Hey there, boy. Hey, is that the Chattanooga poo-poo? Track 49. It's coming out of your behind. So, hey, man, I'm ready to do this, man.
All right, well, I'm fucking ready. We've been doing it.
Oh, yeah, we've been doing it. Shit,
it's time to fucking go full steam ahead.
Oh, that's right. We just been sitting up here, as you would say,
Fuck
bullshitting.
Track 49. Let's get it on track 69. Oh yeah.
All right, hey, let me lube this track up right here.
Oh yeah.
So we can just slide on down. All right, people. I'm ready. Are you ready?
I'm fucking ready.
I'm ready.
I've been ready.
Shit, you ready?
I'm ready.
Oh, shit, what we got here? Oh, look. Somehow, he managed to get one last pastrami sandwich from Katz's, man. Where'd you get that from? He'd had connections. Goatsy sitting up here eating a pastrami sandwich from Katz's.
Pastrami ain't supposed to be green, motherfucker.
He said he don't care. He must have went through that garbage over there.
I thought that was lettuce. That's all you got.
Have you been hoarding, Goatsy? Man, you can't eat that shit. You got a problem. We got to have an intervention with you.
That shit with fucking, you got that shit wrapped around a goddamn newspaper that's from 1982. What the hell? You gotta throw that shit away. Throw it away.
Oh, he just gobbled it down. Okay, I guess.
Previous owner wiped your ass with that paper. What? You don't want to get rid of it, but it makes you cry just thinking about it. Oh, no.
Hey, look at that. He's licking his hooves now. He ate that whole. Hey, I guess that's one way to get rid of it. Hey, when you get diarrhea later on, don't come talking to us. Actually, he's getting it right now. Here, punch your ass towards the train right there. He can use a little more bullshit in there. All right, Ghost is shitting into the bullshit train.
He's ready.
I'm ready. Let's do this. Oh, yes, man. Oh, shit. Hey, co-host, catch me, man. I don't know if this train is going so fast, man. It's got so much bullshit on it. It's speeding too fast for me. Oh, shit. I just pulled my Jesse Owens right here.
Somebody built that. Tell us the Animal Planet.
Yeah, put that on Animal Planet right there. What kind of show would that be?
Ooh, that'd be a dirty show. I don't know what that would be.
Animal diarrhea.
I'd probably watch it over everything else they got.
Animal ass. Because we ran out of ideas.
Animals in the city or whatever.
Man. All right. What the hell is going on here? Oh, anyway.
Yes.
That was one of them emanators calling. So I remember what it was that we needed to talk about. We're doing our show live.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the reason why we're talking about Katz's is because we're talking about Momo's, which is it is above the now defunct
Yeah.
Katz's.
Hopefully it'll still be there by the time we.
That's what I'm thinking.
We get ready to do our show.
See, I thought Momo's was always a part of Katz's,
Oh yeah.
and I guess it's not. I guess it's a separate club. All right. Well, Momo's is going to be above the restaurant that doesn't exist anymore. It's on West 6th Street, right across from the bar we always used to hang out at, Opal Divines. Remember that?
Yep.
Remember those days?
I remember
Those were the days.
Trying to forget them. Yeah,
Oh, how can you forget? Come on, now some good days in there. We had some good times. Good times. Man, so we're going to be there on March 12th.
Okay.
Now, I don't have a time yet, but you're going to get to see the co-host and I right in front of you do our thing live. We don't know what it's going to be like because we have never done it in front of people before. We kind of got by doing it live on the internet, but never in front of an audience.
Nope.
So we're going to see what this is. Hey, you might be witness to a huge disaster.
Yes.
Hope not. Hope not.
And it's always fun. Yeah.
Yeah, hey.
It's fun to see disasters.
Yeah, not for us,
as
but
long as you're not in it.
Yeah.
It's always fun to see them. Yeah.
Everybody loves car explosions.
Oh, yeah.
Except when you're inside a car.
Yeah. Now, which
Everybody loves to see a car wreck unless you're in the car. Yes.
Evil Knievel. Yeah. Hopefully we'll jump over these school buses and live to talk about
And live to tell the tale. But yeah.
Is that going on during the film part or the?
I think it's going on
part?
during the interactive part.
Interactive
Which the
part?
interactive
Okay.
part I think coincides with the film part.
Oh, okay.
So
I was curious. Yeah.
So yeah, people, if you're going to be in Austin on Saturday, March 12th, whether you're here for South by Southwest or you just happen to just take a wrong turn and end up in Austin somehow, or whether you came here looking for catches and didn't know they closed.
You end up drunk and manage to get your car up
Yeah.
side of the building. Yeah, like
You-
Batman did.
Yeah, you stumbled out of one bar and ended up in Austin. You just walked around here and you know where you were. Yeah, man, if you're going to be here for whatever reason, come by and see us. We're going to be doing this live.
Yes.
I don't know how.
I don't know.
I don't know how it's going to happen.
Good luck, Corey. You put that together for me. All right.
Yeah, I would. It's going to be all right.
No,
I wouldn't do this if I thought it wasn't going to be
No,
okay.
it'll be fun. I'm sure we'll have.
What movie is this?
Some exciting things going on with that.
Oh yeah. No, I'm excited about it too. I've been wanting to do this for a while because
Why don't we just watch some cartoons while we're hanging out?
yeah, just hang out, just say nothing, just sit up there.
Let's just watch cartoons.
Hey,
with
how y'all
our
doing?
Backs to the audience.
Y'all like Scooby Doo? We do.
Got a good episode for you.
Yeah.
Episode 12.
Hey.
Scooby Doo, where are you now?
Oh, pass some chips up here when y'all are
Yeah,
done. Yeah, man, it's gonna be pretty interesting to see how that works out. So I want to do it live because I want to see how that goes in case we want to do it live somewhere else. I wouldn't mind doing that as a semi-regular thing or something we could take somewhere else for one of the events that we do. Just because I've always thought like, what can we do for events when we go somewhere?
Yeah.
Like if we end up going to Comic-Con or if we go to some party in another city somewhere and you're there and I'm there and thinking, it'd be nice to have people want to see us do a live performance in front of them. You never know where things going to go. That's all I'll say.
We're going to figure it out as we go along.
Or you might see just a couple of the dumbest motherfuckers make a fool out of themselves on stage. We're going to end up on YouTube.
Hey, Corey, I got to go to the bathroom. I'll be back in
Getting there taking a shit while I'm just sitting on stage. Well, just looking at everybody.
How's everybody doing?
Hey,
Boy.
got a joke for you. Knock, knock.
Boy, women sure do.
No.
Sure do love to shop, boy. Can't stop a woman shopping.
Women love shopping.
Shopping.
Am I right, fellas?
Yeah.
See, you got that one guy back there.
No, it's gonna be Leon back there. Tell some jokes.
Tell some jokes.
Yeah.
Well, now a lot of people gonna say, how come you're not having the rest of the gang do this with you?
Fuck 'em.
Yeah, that's my answer. Fuck them. Shit, why? My question to you is, why should we?
Yeah.
God damn
What
it.
have they ever done for anybody? Yeah.
First, I got two questions for you. Who the fuck are you and who the fuck are they?
Yeah. Yeah.
Tell me that.
Hey, why don't you go hook up with them? Get your own goddamn show down the
Shit.
street.
I got a show
Don't bother nobody.
Yeah, I got a show for them. It's called Fuck 'em. Fuck 'em in their ass. No, it's only possible with two people right now, And that's not even an excuse, because I know Cyrus going to be like, that's not true. I know that you can do this with more people. If you want, no.
Hey, Cyrus, you could take my spot, buddy. Go up there with Troy. Have a good time.
No. No, you're going to be there. Right now, because we're going to be streaming it.
Oh, okay.
And we're going to be streaming it, and people will be able to see the clip. So it's not that we can't do it live in front of people with more people. No, that's not a problem at all. But in order to do it in the way that we want to stream it online and also do it live in front of people, we haven't figured out how to do it with more than 2 people. At least do it easily. Now, you want to talk about a disaster, get more than 2 people up there. Right. It can go wrong very quick. So we're going to see. Fungus Monkey is going to be helping out with that. We got the place secured. Again, one more time. That is Momo's on West 6th Street. The way you spell that is MOMO''S. Don't come there looking for any Jew food because the restaurant is closed. And that's going to be on the 12th of March. Damn. And that's a Saturday.
It's right around the corner.
It's right around the corner. So I guess we just better get on it then. Yeah, we just paid for the venue yesterday.
Oh, okay.
And to make a bigger announcement, that is done in preparation for Spill.con. Okay. We're doing this as sort of prep for Spill.con, promotion for Spill.con, if you will. Mm-hmm. Spill.con happening June 23rd to the 27th. Mm-hmm. That's also going to be here sooner than you think.
Yep.
We have a lot of things going on. We have the Spill Challenge happening on that Friday. 5 teams of 5 people out there doing very brave things. We're going to be
like
setting
jumping
up
in front of cars and
possibly. I can't say.
Fun stuff.
I can't say. It's top secret right now. So that's going to be happening, and we're taking volunteers right now. I mean, well, this is very, very, very informal at this point. We're going to put up a website for it so that people can kind of sign up for these challenges, and we give them more details as to what it's about. Mm-hmm. But if you think you're going to be here and you got balls. Mm-hmm. Even if you're a girl, you got balls.
You got balls in your vagina.
You got balls and it's tucked up in there. You know, they end up just compacted in there, just ready to come out. And you want to show them to the world. Then feel free to be a part of this challenge. We need 25 volunteers. And like I say, you have to be ready for anything. Mm-hmm. Anything. Now, I'm telling you, some people are going to be like, hell no. Now, you got to be the kind of person who... your vocabulary does not include the words, oh, hell no, I can't do that. Yeah. No. And your vocabulary has to be, oh, hell yes, I will do that.
I shall do that.
I shall do that with pride.
I have no choice.
I must do that.
I got to do it.
I got to. So that's what we want. 25 volunteers. We need them to be on teams of 5 each. So that's happening. We got the party going on that night. Mm-hmm. I haven't told these guys yet, but I'm trying to get Karaoke Apocalypse for that Friday night.
Cool.
And then Saturday we have the Spill.com Film Festival.
Nice.
Like we did last year. Make your movies 5 minutes or less. Yep. Any format. Has to be about the Spill crew. That night we got our big party. Sunday. We have one thing I know we have for sure. We have a closing party that's part of the art show, the live art show. But I think we're going to have like a couple of workshops and a panel going on for a lot of artists. Like some people I used to work with, some people and we're trying to get a bunch of people who worked in different things like video games, animation, waste disposal.
Yeah, I know.
We're going to get a plumber up there.
I'll be
janitor.
Calling, my friend, the porn star, and she'll talk about her business.
Yeah.
How you can get started in porn.
Yeah. Hey, that's art.
That is art.
I take that.
That's the best kind of art.
People don't realize,
art that keeps on giving.
People don't realize, see, man, I treat fucking like an art. You don't understand, Yeah, it is, man.
I don't know if I want to hear about it.
It's a skill that everybody has.
You put that in the book, you sell it at the con, right?
If I could frame my sex, I would do it. Put it in a museum. Like Indiana Jones, this belongs in a museum.
I'll make a book too. It's going to be a pop-up book.
That's what. That's what I tell women when I'm having sex with them. This belongs in a museum.
I have a special splooge page at the very
that pops up in your face. Yeah, the computer stopped again. Yeah, you get to the end of that book just explodes in your face. And But you know what? You get to the back of the book, it gives you a towel. So
Yeah, no, does it?
yeah.
I need to take that out. That's too much money, man.
But yeah, we got a lot of panels going on, and a lot of them have to do with artistic stuff and a couple of workshops maybe. We got to figure if we can do that. We have to figure out the venue for that. But that's coming up in June, man. June 23rd through 27th. Everything's been approved. We just got to get in a couple of weeks. We got to get ticket sales up. We got to get a microsite up for it. So it's gonna be a lot of fun, man.
Cool.
It's gonna be a lot of fun. Yeah, we need people to arrive on a Thursday night though, and we're gonna have registration and all that kind of stuff. So it's gonna be a little more organized than last year because hey, we learned from our mistakes and from our successes last year. You know, it was fun last year. Had a real good time.
I had a blast.
Yeah, thing came off without a hitch. I really, at least up front, a lot of people were telling me how much fun they had.
Good times.
Yeah. Did you have a good time last one?
Oh fuck yeah. Hopefully I'll see some old friends I hadn't seen in a while. Hang out,
friend.
Get down to drinking with them, shooting the shit, and yeah, doing a lot of shuffling and doing a lot of shuffling and
shucking and jiving.
Yeah.
Scratching and surviving.
I had a blast last year, man. It went by so quick, but at the same time, it was fucking crazy.
I had
just as far as like not sleeping for 3 days.
Oh man, I didn't notice how tired, how much of a hangover I'd have until like Monday morning after everything was done. I woke up feeling fresh. I was like, oh man, I feel good. I wasn't so bad. And that something tapped me on the shoulder. And I turned around, looked, and it was a fucking hangover, and it said, hey.
Yeah, no shit. You got lucky, man. I was fucking.
Thought you'd get away from me, bitch?
Yeah. I was decompressing on Sunday. I felt bad because I was in an altered state while I had people asking me if they wanted to buy drinks and stuff, and I'm just like, no.
Man.
But, you know, it's like you don't want to tell anybody no because they're like, what? What do you mean no? But I'm just like, and it was one of those things where it's just like, it's very nice, but man, I'm beyond fucked up. I don't even know what I'm doing here. Thank you very much. Don't be insulted, but I don't know what the fuck is going on right now. I don't even know what you look like. I can't see.
I don't even know how. I don't even know how I got up in the mud. I can't even see shit right now. I can't even grab this drink because I can't see it. I'm up here grabbing that air and shit. Where is it? I'll drink it if I can find it.
I was hearing people say, you said you wanted another one, right? And I'm like, what?
Huh? Maybe I did. I don't know.
Yes, so did I.
You should.
I don't know.
You tell me.
Yeah, help me.
Help me.
Yeah.
Man,
Take me to that party, the hospital.
What's that club called? The emergency room?
The emergency room. Yeah. That's the club.
Oh man, everybody.
That club's exclusive.
Man, that club's so exclusive. You got to go in with like a missing arm, or
I know, right?
a fucking. You got to be vomiting. You got to alcohol. Man, you got to be drunk already before you get in there.
The only place where you can go where they can give you more drugs through a tube.
Shit, they might even let you stay for a couple of days if you're lucky.
I get to piss in a bag.
They give you your own gown and everything.
Your own gown, your own shitting bucket. Hospitality.
Hey man, you ain't even got to get up.
No.
They got these girls that come in. They dressed up in these nice. They call them scrubs.
Scrub. I don't want no scrub.
I don't want no scrub. Dig it in my ass. Man, yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. I remember waking up every morning, seriously wondering, how the fuck did I even rise out of bed? Like, how did I even sit up?
Yeah, no shit, dude. Yeah,
I mean
it's not. I don't know. The thing is, I don't think I was driving. I was always trying to. Well, no, I take that back. There was a couple of nights where
the little co-host mobile.
My co-host mobile was taking fucking people home, and I'm just like, how the fuck did I get in this situation? But I'm like, well, I don't know. I don't even think. And I was like, I don't even want to even think about if I was like drunk or not, because I think this year, I think since we live pretty close downtown, I may just do cabs. And you better do cabs, because I tell you what.
Yeah,
falling asleep a couple of years ago in my car was that sleeping in the car and then sleeping in the street was not fun. It's nothing I don't ever want to do again.
Wait a minute, you talking about you slept in the street?
That was like that was like the first or what was it? About 2 years ago? We had one of those? We were at Mother Egan's, I think.
Oh yeah, and I remember that.
That's where I got I walked somebody to their car. I was fucked up, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna walk my friend to their car. I'll sober up. I'll be fine. Fucking, I don't even know how I got back, but I was on that street right there. My fucking robot ass was on the ground.
Upside down and shit.
I'm surprised no cop. And I woke up and it looked like it was like I woke up during a zombie fucking apocalypse. The streets were barren. I saw a newspaper that flew by. It said the dead walk. And I was freezing fucking cold. I was like frozen. And I was like, holy fuck. And I was whispering, oh God, there's no cops. I was like, oh shit.
Start rolling away.
Yeah, I know. And I was like, how did this fucking happen? And I had like 20 messages from a lot of people who were there. Hi, too. It was like, where are you? I think I told Hi I was coming. I was like, I'm on my way. He never saw me. He's like, where are you, dude? We're leaving. We're at this club. Where are you? Are you okay?
I'm like, what happened to you?
I was like, I'm
Like, you never showed up.
I'm sleeping in the goddamn street.
I'm in the gutter.
Yeah, I'm scared.
Literally in the fucking gutter, boy.
Where's everybody? Where did everybody go? Did the comic come by?
Hell,
And kill everybody?
help me. Man, yeah, so hey, people, you can see a lot of fun.
Yes.
You might wake
Always
up,
a
sleep on the
party.
street. Yeah. You never know.
Yeah, I'll walk you to your car this year. See what happens.
Yeah, man, it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to it. I'm really, really looking forward to it. It's going to be quite an event.
No, I love seeing all the crazy cats at hand.
Yeah, hoping to see some new ones.
Yeah, some new blood.
Some new blood up in there. Let's see now.
Hopefully Travis is talking about. He's trying.
Travis is one of the guys that him and maybe a special guest that he's coming with might be on the panel.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice. I know who you're talking
You know what I'm talking about. Yeah, and I hope that we can make that happen.
Sweet.
Yeah, so
Travis is a great guy.
you know what? Let me pause real quick because I want to take these headphones off. I'm gonna get into I'm trying to get into the good shit now. All right, get into some good shit right now. Here we were talking about. We get all these people out there who are real superheroes, right? You know, we've been reading about these people who actually like those kids. I forgot where they were, Baltimore or somewhere. Where they dressed up in actual costume, went out and started walking the streets, and you thinking like, all right, now we're gonna get some real superheroes. All right, we're gonna get some dumbass dead kids, you know.
But walking around the goddamn Halloween costumes. Yeah.
Well, yeah. And thank God, because I thought they were going to go out and try to fight crime and end up dead. Because they were kids and they weren't big. And you could hear under that voice, under that mask, you heard that voice like, because, you know, usually when you hear a superhero, they're like, yes, I decided to come out and fight for justice and save the people who are being victimized. But this guy was like,
Well, you know, I decided to just put on a mask and see what I could do. You know, I just got through reading Batman number 500.
you know,
I don't like it when people just sit behind and do nothing.
I haven't had a date in years, and I hope that this will help me pick up chicks.
and so this guy went out there and you're thinking like, this poor kid's going to die. But fortunately, he just ended up giving sandwiches to the homeless.
Yeah.
You remember this shit?
He became a sandwich peddler.
Yeah. That motherfucker became.
Nothing super about that.
He became Meals on Wheels without the wheels. He had a costume, didn't have no wheels. That fool. I love it that he went out there to fight crime and ended up being laughed at by a homeless man. Because even that dude, that homeless guy was like, hey, brother, what is this? It ain't Halloween. The fuck, man?
Homeless people are laughing at you as walking down the street. Hey, I already got my sandwich. Liberace brought it to me a little while ago. You Mr. Punk, get out of here.
Hey, it's okay. Spider-Man brought me a cheesesteak. It's all right. I'm not hungry.
Thank you, little boy.
But thanks for the laughs. Batman just delivered a pizza. It's okay. Yeah. Iron Man came by. He's over at Wendy's right now getting us a couple of burgers. But it's all right. Thank you.
Spider-Man fucking gave me a shot of whiskey.
I love those homeless people just started. They looked and you could tell they were drunk already, but they were like, "Holy shit, what is this?" They didn't. You know what I would love to see? I would love to see that old gag of like one of those homeless people. See that kid walking up in costume? He pulls out his bottle of liquor and just throws it over his shoulder. Like, now I'm seeing everything.
He's looking at this stuff, going, "This is some good shit.
This is some real good shit.
I got superheroes bringing me shit. Wow, wow, we were living in a great era."
Usually pink elephants bring me pancakes. I'm never get full off of those, but this is good. but this shit right here, man. So then we had like a guy who kind of got dressed up in costume. I forgot who this guy was, but he went out and actually started doing some real crime.
Started beating up people.
Yes.
What was that black guy's name? Yeah, leave it to a black guy. They go beat up people.
Negro just looking for an excuse to beat up somebody. That's all. That Negro just wanted to beat somebody's ass. That's all. He's like, shit, if I put on a costume, maybe the cops won't shoot my ass. They come out here.
What was his name? Orlando Jones? What was
It was a black dude, right?
Yeah, black, yeah.
You know, I tell you what that nigga put on that costume. So he put it on so he wouldn't get shot. Just so the police, it was bright.
I know.
He put that. He wasn't trying to be a superhero. He just tried to put on the brightest outfit he could find so the cops wouldn't pull the trigger on his ass.
Yeah.
So the cops wouldn't have anything to say. Like, I couldn't see him. The fuck you mean you couldn't see him? It's a motherfucking a cape and a bright orange costume. What you mean you can't see that shit?
Shit, yeah.
You got no case right here.
Running around like Captain America.
You shot.
Got a bullseye on.
I know. Shit, you shot super black man right here. What
like
the fuck, man?
That's a black man dressed up like underdog.
You shot super Negro. What the hell were you thinking? Man, but so that dude went out and actually started beating up people, and you know, hey, it's a big black dude. Some people just kind of like, all right, well, like, yes, if he says he's a hero, he's a hero. I ain't gonna argue with him.
I think that's the same guy who like a few
took your lunch money.
No, he beat me up. No, he ended up getting his ass kicked. I think
He did?
Yeah, he went to go break up a fight. Yeah. Well, the thing is, the guy actually had a costume that was like. It was like a half-ass Batman costume where it looked like he was wearing. He looked like he was going swimming.
Okay, what was the guy's name? I gotta look this up.
I can't remember the fucking guy's name.
What did I type in for this?
Just black.
Black. Yeah, I'm gonna get all kind of porn shit now.
Yeah.
Black ass.
Get blank man. Just real life black superhero. Yeah. I'm sure that'll pop up.
Should I put black superhero in there?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm afraid I'm gonna get like a porn star. I'm gonna get that picture of that dude who's Superman. Have you ever seen that dude, that black dude dressed up like Superman? He's got that perm.
Yeah, that crazy ass perm.
Fucking perm on his head.
Fucking guy, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna type in black superhero.
Yeah. Let's see here. Real life.
Oh, look, I come up.
There
My
you go.
my face. Oh wow, I didn't know that. The Black Wonder. Let's see here. Oh, what did I do this for? Okay, I'm looking.
Oh,
Is that him right there?
No.
Okay.
No, go back. I thought when you hit web. Okay, yeah, look there.
Right here? Okay.
I think so.
It's a YouTube video. Oh, let's see. Jones, who wears a black and gold costume, patrols the streets of Linwood, a town of 35,000 people just outside Seattle, Washington. Well, no wonder. There's no trouble in that fucking name. He wears a bulletproof vest and stab protection under his black and gold outfit and carries a taser gun and pepper spray. He does not have a fancy vehicle like Batman. He drives a Toyota. And instead, it didn't say that.
Keeping it real.
Yeah, keeping it real. He drives a Neon. And instead is driven around in a Kia. Oh, goddamn, he's got a Kia? Can he even fit into a Kia?
Superhero's choice of automobile, yeah.
I guess maybe that's his secret disguise right there.
The thing is, I saw on the video, they actually showed where this guy changes. Like, it looked like he went into a Barnes and Nobles, and there's a bookshelf that moves, right? It slides. It slides out of place. He goes into it, puts on his crime fighting gear, slides out. I don't know if the guy works there or what, but he comes out wearing this fucking superhero garb, walking around fucking patrolling.
So he actually has one of those like hidden rooms, like secret rooms, like people have the bookshelf with the one door. You pull the book out and the thing slides open and you got a secret compartment. Now how can this motherfucker afford a secret compartment but drives a Kia?
Don't ask me, man. I don't know.
Like I said, I hope that that's his
Working at
disguise.
Price Books. Fucking movie.
Super Negro disguised as a mild-mannered Kia.
Hopefully there's no like real emergencies where we need this guy because he's trying to move that bookshelf. I can see him trying to like, push that shit. Have you ever tried to move a bookshelf? That motherfucker like. But this thing like was like.
Where did you see this?
It was a YouTube video.
It was a YouTube. Okay, I gotta see.
Yeah.
Man, this motherfucker. You better hope he gets there on time. Driving that Kia. I'm on my way. On my way.
They're good on fuel. Yeah.
See Carlisle passing by in that yellow scooter. Now, if that motherfucker's beating you, you know you got trouble. Let's see what we got here.
Carlisle driving around on his GoBot.
On his that fool put a he put on
Driving
that.
side kill.
You remember when Carlisle thought that he thought it was Bumblebee. He thought it was Autobot. Yeah.
I told you guys that. I just because I remember we were going to a movie and I saw it and I was like, what is that? And it was like a Autobot symbol on his
front mirror, on his windshield.
Yeah, and I was like, that
motherfucker.
When I saw that.
You knew that motherfucker was going home and sleeping with that fucking scooter thing, and it was going to turn into Bumblebee. I love you, Bumblebee.
I hear Carlisle driving on that thing. Me, Transformers, for the VCI.
You know, every time Carlisle gets off that thing, he makes that sound. He actually says it.
Let's roll out.
Carlisle, roll out. Kukaki.
Wishes he can jump off that motherfucker while he's driving and have it transform.
And that shit, he jumps off that shit.
Transform into the dumpster.
Meanwhile, that motherfucking scooter just runs into a wall.
No.
Look like
that's his ride. I can't talk shit about his ride.
You just did.
Oh, yeah, I guess I did. Sorry.
Let me see this guy right here. Hey, you know what? At least it ain't a Kia.
Yeah.
The case mirrors that of Kick-Ass, last year's Hollywood film directed by Matthew Vaughn, in which an ordinary teenager tries to become a real-life superhero, except in this case, it's a large, grown-ass black man. The vigilante didn't say that.
I was about to say.
You were looking for those words too.
Yeah, that's
What kind of journalism is that? The vigilante told the television network that he has been stabbed and threatened with a gun more than once since his crime-fighting crusade began 9 months ago. I like to just add here that, like, nobody ever hears about this or catches this shit on YouTube. Nobody ever sees these cases where they're stabbed or shot at it. Because even that guy who was the one, the sandwich superhero, the one handing out sandwiches, even he turned around and said, I dislocated my arm when I tried to stop a mugger. It's like, no, you didn't.
No, right.
All right, just stop lying.
I know. It's like, let's see your hospital bill. Come on.
Exactly.
Yeah, where's that?
I dare somebody look up those records where I popped it back. And shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up and hand me a salami sandwich right there. With mustard, please.
You might as well be fighting Transformers. Making up shit.
Making up shit like that. Yeah, why don't you just lie?
Make something cool, yeah.
Yeah, just say you fought Bigfoot. Stop fucking lying, all right?
My arch nemesis always fucks with me. That cop right over there. Telling me to get off the goddamn street so he can do his job.
Yeah.
So he's not called constantly about a peeping Tom Prowler running around the neighborhood.
Because a cop doesn't want to do paperwork when your ass ends up getting killed for something stupid.
Looking for fucking trouble. Yeah.
He says, this motherfucker's a lying, man. But he said, when I walk into a neighborhood, criminals leave because they see the suit. No, they don't.
They leave because they're hungry. It's time to eat.
Yeah, they leave.
It's break time. Yeah.
They leave to go tell their friends that there's a dumb motherfucker walking in the neighborhood in a suit. I said
they run home to grab their camera so they can come back and beat the shit out of you. So later they'll put it up on YouTube, see how much of a superhero you are. Yeah, that's exactly what they're doing. They're going to get a gun to shoot your ass. Yeah.
In fact, people leave you alone because they think you're funny. That's what it is. You know, one guy getting ready to pull out his gun. Man, this motherfucker. No, man. No, this is entertainment right here, man. Fucking ruin our laughs right here. What's wrong with you? You gonna ruin this thing, man?
This is the best night of our lives.
Shit, yeah. Hey, man, just act like you scared. Watch this motherfucker. He gonna put it on thick. oh my God, here comes Super Negro. We better run away before he catches us and puts us in jail. That's right, villain. You run.
Yeah. Hey, how about this? How about I pretend I'm mugging you, and then when he comes to save your ass, we beat the shit out of him. How does that sound?
And take his wallet. Be funny if you say, be funny, be real funny if that motherfucker was found on the street, stripped of everything. They stripped his ass of his bulletproof vest, his taser, like stripped him like a car.
Yeah.
And what'd be even funnier? If they found that dude beat up and put on bricks.
Yeah.
Somebody put his ass on bricks and just walked away.
They tie his ass up to a mailbox, put his underwear on his head. Here lies underwear man.
Dirty draws, man.
Dirty draws.
Like a car, though. I just have his ass sitting up there on the police van. What happened? Man, your shit is gone. What you saying?
You got your underwear on your head.
If they even put your ass up on brick, you got your underwear on your head.
Look like ants biting at you.
Dick hanging out. Dick man is what you are. And then if we go down the street and find criminals wearing his shit. Let's see. Get beat up by a transvestite who wanted a suit. I like that. Give it to me. I symbolize that the average person doesn't have to walk around and see bad things and do nothing. He recently prevented a car theft, chasing away a criminal who was breaking into a vehicle. And you know how he did that? He said, hey, dude ran off. Usually what happens, hey, what the fuck you doing?
You.
Oh, shit. Run.
Yeah, they actually have video of the guy who he saved where they actually met. It was on I want to say it was on CNN too, when they reported it. But yeah, the guy telling the story is pretty hilarious. Where he's like, yeah, man, this guy was fucking with my car, and out of nowhere, this guy comes running up, dressed up like a superhero, and just like chasing after him. It was crazy.
And you say that this guy got beat down.
Yeah, like a week or two later, yeah, they reported on the same guy. You know, they're like, yeah, that guy we interviewed, yeah, he got his ass whooped the other day. Yeah. But he's all right, don't worry.
I think the headline was, "What took so long?" God damn computer, man. Shit.
So sick of your computer right now.
I'm sick of my computer, man. Well, that's not even the computer. It's that program.
No, it's the program, yeah.
Fucking GarageBand. Yeah,
yes.
I don't know how many people have trouble with GarageBand, but I just finally, this has happened to us so many times.
It has, and this is one of the more tragic moments that it's happened to us, where we basically spewed on for like a good 40 minutes probably of just good material, just shit that
you will never
you'll never ever hear. Yeah, it is completely lost and gone forever. But do we sit around and fucking cry about it?
No, we don't.
No, we can't. Can't afford to.
Can't afford to.
Because we got to end this shit someday.
Someday,
yeah. We can't do a marathon again like the Halloween show. Well, we just had a lot of shit to talk about, but still. I don't need to show up here for the next 3 days trying to do one show.
I know, man. I don't want to do this shit. That Halloween show took 12 hours to finish. Yeah, we ain't doing that again.
But it was worth it. It was worth it,
it was awesome.
It's great when it happens, but yeah, this situation, yeah, we just had a lot of shit we were talking about, and it's gone.
And it's gone. But you know what? Fortunately, I listened to it. We didn't lose everything.
Yeah.
We got some stuff.
Got the gist of what we were talking about.
Yeah, and we're going to go back and talk about this video because, man, look, people, we got to go back and talk about this because we were just previously on Let's Do This. Now, so before we were so rudely interrupted by GarageBand. Man, let me drink some more beer because I'm still trying to swallow this shit down. I'm drinking a Mothership right now.
Mothership.
The Mothership connection has landed.
Oh God! And
I
guarantee you that's why you bought it.
Does it sound like Bootsy Collins made it? Oh, the Mothership beer, baby. Drink some of that shit because I'm gonna need it, man. After this,
I don't blame you.
I looked. You should have seen my mouth, man. When I saw that fucking, we lost everything. My mouth is like,
Yeah, all I thought was like, what I can't do shit about it.
Like, what can you do?
I've been defeated time and time again by GarageBand,
but it's not like we lost that 4-hour show. Remember that?
Oh, I don't want to remember that. Yes, that was heartbreaking. Yeah.
Yeah.
But hey, fuck it.
Fuck it. Hey, we're here now.
Yeah, we got to do it. Yeah.
We do what we got to do. I mean, there's tragedies that happen.
Yeah. There's worse things that
I think there's
worse things.
This is up there.
that can happen.
You had like the Jewish Holocaust, and then you had this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
there's 9/11, and then there's this.
and then there's this.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it is a tragedy, but
that
you know
sucks.
what?
Yeah.
The Jews moved on.
Mm-hmm.
New York moved on.
That's right.
We
gotta move on. Yeah.
So man, and plus we gotta talk about this fool here because before we stopped, I went ahead and got video up of the superhero that we were talking about. Even though I just fucking lost it now. Where did it go? Where? Oh shit! Now I gotta look that shit up again. God damn it!
Yeah.
What's his name?
Phoenix Jones.
Phoenix Jones.
Yeah. Phoenix Jones.
Tell him,
the man in charge of Phoenix. Yeah.
He sounds like he should be on The View,
Yeah.
hosting, like being one of the hosts. Whoopi Goldberg and Phoenix Jones.
He looks like he should be fucking a student somewhere. I don't know. Fucking
Telling you, man.
He should be hanging out at one of the fucking Dungeons and Dragons meeting or something.
He sounds like, I think I said this. I don't know if we got it on tape, but he sounds like a fucking transvesite.
Oh,
sounds like he should be at a gay club.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stage, Phoenix Jones. Hi.
How do you do? No, he sounds more like a geek. Yeah, like he should be playing Dungeons and Dragons or something. I don't know. Hanging out at the comic store at like fucking 12 at midnight.
Now, what did you
drinking
have me-
Diet Coke?
So you had me type in real life black superhero.
Yeah.
And you got to remember to put the black in there.
Yeah. It's just no ordinary.
There's a lot of
superhero.
white superheroes out there. A real life superhero.
But he's blick.
But you blick. Hold on, let me type this in right here.
Yeah.
Real life black
Superhero. It should, in theory, bring up the link that we.
There it is. That's
There
the
we
link
go.
that we had right there.
Real life
Blick.
black superhero. Blick. Superhero.
All right, and there's the link right there. So we got it. Okay. Let's see here. Let's read about this goddamn fool right here.
Yes.
Jones. Phoenix Jones. When you say Jones, something about Phoenix Jones.
Phoenix Jones on the scene.
Phoenix Jones to the rescue.
Yeah.
Jim Dandy to the rescue. Oh, you mean that song? Phoenix Jones to the rescue. Phoenix Jones to
Kicking names and taking
ass. Taking an ass whooping is what he gonna do. Let's see. Jones, who wears a black and gold gay ass costume, and I'll put that part in there. Black and gold.
Yeah. Two winning colors.
motherfucker-
In a superhero super scheme of colors. Yeah.
Negro sound like he should be a line dancer at Las Vegas or something.
Be a solid gold dancer.
Yeah, solid
in the
gold
day.
dancer
Yeah.
with sequins on the back.
Look that up, kids.
Patrols the streets of Linwood, a town of 35,000 people.
Oh, I was going to
Just
say
outside of Seattle,
35
Washington.
people. That would make more sense.
This
Town of
motherfucker-
35 people.
35,000. This motherfucker might as well be in Mayberry. What the fuck, man? 35,000. Ain't no trouble in that goddamn town. 35,000 people.
Yeah. Is that even
Goddamn.
considered a town?
Waco's got more people than that shit. My high school had 35,000 people.
My ant farm has more people.
Yeah, it has not even ants, it has people in it. Let's see. 35,000 people. No wonder this motherfucker ain't died yet. And they're all laughing at him.
Yes, they are. So I look at that dumbass.
He wears a bulletproof vest and stab protection under his black and gold outfit and carries a taser gun and pepper spray. What is he going on a date?
Might as well be.
What's a taser gun and pepper spray gonna do?
That's some unusual cologne you're wearing. It makes my eyes water.
Motherfucker, pepper spray don't do shit. I put that shit on my tacos these days. What the fuck you talking about pepper spray?
Little girls carry pepper
Yeah,
spray.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, you got a big date tonight, blind
Yeah.
date. You don't know what's gonna happen.
She'll fucking load up on fucking Taco Bell hot sauce. It's just as effective. Yeah, it's cheaper,
Yeah,
it's cheaper
motherfucker.
too.
You might as well just throw throw a spoonful of salsa at somebody.
You run out of that shit. You run into Taco Bell, run back out, fully loaded. That's unless Taco Bell Lugosi over here doesn't
suck all the tacos.
Suck out the stash.
Yeah, you don't. Yeah, throw that. Hope you ain't trying to stop Taco Bell Lugosi.
Yeah,
shit, that motherfucker suck taco sauce and pepper spray and anything else. He'll open his mouth and say,
yeah.
Shit, I've been sprayed with pepper spray by so many females at this point. That shit's like aftershave.
You've grown an immunity to it.
Yeah, exactly. Shit. Put that shit on my hair now. Pepper spray. What the fuck you gonna do with pepper spray? He does have a fancy vehicle like Batman. However, I'm sorry. And he does not have a fancy vehicle like Batman. However, and instead. What the fuck he got? He's instead dripping around in a
Schwinn 10 speed. That's what he got. Yeah. That shit never runs out of gas.
He is driven around in a Kia.
A Kia
by a female sidekick who does not get out of the car. Who is that? His fucking mom?
Yeah, no shit. So he's driving his mom around in his Power Wheels.
A Kia. You better hope that fool gets there on time. A Kia.
Yeah, right.
He's driving it's a big black dude in a gold and black outfit driving a Kia. At least put a card in the wheel so it makes a sound like when he's coming.
Hopefully he remembers to take off his Mr. Gaddy's pizza sign or his Pizza Hut sign off the top of the car when he's fighting crime. Yeah, might confuse people. Criminals looking at each other like, who ordered pizza?
I don't know, man. You order one?
You tell them where we're at.
We ain't got no money. Let's just take it from this motherfucker.
You dumb.
Driven around by a female sidekick. It's either
female
his wife
sidekick. Who?
It's his mom or his wife.
Who's a crazy bitch that's riding around with that dude?
Yeah. The reason why she don't want to get the car is because of embarrassment.
Let's fucking interview her. Let's find out what her problem is.
And you just see him, stop the car, Mom. Stop the car, Mom.
Yeah.
I see something.
I see something.
There's a cat in a tree. Phoenix Jones to the rescue. Mm-hmm. All right, Mom, let's go get some tacos.
Oh, no, I forgot my cake. Mom, can you get in the back seat? It's under my... Oh, Mom, it's under my bed. It's under my basketball.
Damn it, Mom, stop the car. Let's see. The case mirrors that of Kick-Ass, last year's Hollywood film directed by Matthew Vaughn, in which an ordinary teenager tries to become a real-life superhero. You think he paints flames on the side of that car?
I fucking hope he does. I hope he makes that car look fucking super duper.
You think on the hood he put like a big PJ? Big for Phoenix Jones. I hope it's a black and gold Kia.
A Kia. I'd love to.
Driven around by his mom.
Yeah. I'd love it if it was like green or something. It's so fucking ridiculous.
Funny. He's like, stop the car, Mom, stop the car. It's like two kids fighting. It's a bully. Stop the car.
Yeah.
You can't stop it.
Those children are in danger.
Kids like, what the fuck, man?
I know.
We're just wrestling. We're just having fun.
Playing around.
Yeah.
Oh, that's trouble.
Well, don't do it on my watch.
That's the seed of villainy. Happening right before our eyes.
This is how scum and villainy gets started.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I'm about to change lives, Mother.
On to the next mission. Yeah. Can we stop by Jack in the Box real quick?
Yeah. I want to pick up their tacos 2 for $1.
Get some extra sauce. I'm almost out of pepper spray.
Extra hot sauce. Yeah, this is for my utility belt. Damn.
Let's see. The vigilante told a television network that he has been stabbed and threatened with a gun more than once since his crime-fighting crusade began 9 months ago. Okay, that's a fucking lie. All right,
yeah.
That's that. You know,
Yeah.
Have you ever noticed? Like that guy, the sandwich guy, the one we were talking about earlier, the kid.
Yeah, that kid. Yeah,
giving hand sandwiches to the homeless. You know, he's
super sandwich peddler.
Super sandwich guy. He even told people like he got his arm dislocated from trying to stop a mugger.
Yeah.
I challenge you to find those fucking hospital records.
Yeah.
You know, if you ask him too, he'll be like,
Yeah.
well, I just snapped it back
Right
in the
here.
fucking
Like-
line. No, you didn't.
Motherfucker, you ran into a wall. We got it on videotape. you ran your ass away from 3 guys who were way bigger than you. You ran your ass into that side wall of that garage you were running through.
You fucking fool. You ran, you dislocated trying to run from somebody. You know what you did? You dislocated your arm trying to spread mustard on a piece of bread. For them homeless people sandwiches. That's what you did. There was never anyone around when these people are getting so-called stabbed, shot.
No.
You know, arm dislocated, anally probed, or whatever happens to them.
Interview the nurse that took that guy in and took care of him. For that day. Yeah.
If this guy was shot and stabbed, unless you know this woman in the car is like Alfred the Butler and sewing his ass up right there on the spot. I was able to pull out bullets with tweezers. This shit, this shit, the motherfucker. Stop lying, okay?
Yeah, I know. Your life changes when you've been stabbed. All right.
Yeah. If you were stabbed, a shot. You wouldn't be doing this anymore.
That's a sign letting you know that, maybe this isn't the type of work you need to be getting yourself involved in.
Exactly. No, the moment that shit happened, you would be thinking, wow, that fucking hurts, man. This is dumb.
Yeah. As soon as you get that fucking bill when they had to go sew your ass up, take that bullet out of your ass. Yeah. No, you see that bill. No, that shit will put your priorities right there in check. I mean, you will see that and you're like, you know what? Who the fuck's going to pay for this? Can I send this bill to the commissioner?
Exactly.
No.
When you sit up there, every time you sit down, it hurts because you had a bullet pulled out of your ass. Yeah. And then when you do manage to sit down, you got to look at all these bills on this fucking table. You start to sit back and think, wow, this is kind of stupid. What the fuck was I thinking?
Is crime stupid? It still goes on out there. If crime doesn't want to take a break, I won't take a break.
I bet you
no time for it.
Shit. Somebody can graze you with a butter knife and you'd be like, I don't know about this.
Man.
That's a little too close for comfort.
You know what? If that motherfucker got shot or stabbed, he'd be showing his scars. He'd be fucking bragging about that shit.
Yeah.
This motherfucker getting all this media attention. Now he would be like, look, here you go. Here's the wound right here.
Yeah.
Right here. Look at that.
My red badge of courage. Stop fucking lying, man.
A bullet of death. That didn't stop me, pal. No way.
What happened to you? You accidentally tasered yourself. That's what happened.
Walked away with my cape and my pride and check.
Stop fucking lying. You're right about that. Let's see the fucking wound. Let's bring up the nurse, bring up the hospital. All I would reveal too much. Okay, thank you. All right. Okay, you keep that identity.
All that is clues for the villains.
Why, they'll come after my family if they see my scar.
My family's in jeopardy.
Can't show you that. They'll know where my weak spot is.
Fuck that shit.
Why he turned to sex man all of a sudden?
I don't know. Because that's just my dweeby guy. Yeah.
Let's see. All right. They said that he was shot and... Okay, they just said he was threatened with a gun. Okay, so he wasn't shot, but they said he has been stabbed.
Yeah.
I guess that bulletproof vest kept it from going through. He got excuses. Motherfucker ain't been shot at. Stop fucking lying. I like the way I've been shot at.
I've been shot. Yeah. Bullets ricocheting off his shit. Yeah.
I'm just making up shit. They just say he was threatened with a gun. Motherfucker, what, a cap gun? Water pistol? Pointing a super soaker at me.
That would be hilarious.
Okay.
God, it's some kind of super weapon.
Meanwhile, none of this shit can be proven.
Right.
Okay. But he said, when I walk into a neighborhood, criminals leave because they see the suit. I symbolize that the average person doesn't have to walk around and see bad things and do nothing. No, motherfucker, they leave because they're going home to get that goddamn camera to come out and film you before they beat the fuck out of you. And then they're going to get that on tape.
Yeah, I know. They're going to get that shit on tape. They're going to show their friends. They're going to be YouTube sensations.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, man. I don't
I'm fucking laughing at you, man.
I don't know what the fuck they're doing. They're
going around the corner to call their friends. Yeah. Hey, man, look at this motherfucker right here, man. I got one of the new iPhones. I'll get the video for you. Look. Can you get video to video? Look right here, man.
Let's go videotape his ass running. Oh, look, he's wearing a cape now. Even better. Let's go. Look at that shit billowing in the air. Yeah.
Billowing.
Now grab him by the cape, beat him in his ass. Yeah.
And these motherfuckers, you know one of them has been like, man, I'm finna take care of this shit, right? I'm finna pop a cap in this motherfucker. And they're like, no, man, you crazy? This shit's funny.
This is fucking.
This is entertainment.
This is Comedy Central right now.
This is live entertainment right now. You out your fucking mind?
This is an amateur night at the Apollo. This is
God
pure.
damn.
This is pure gold.
Yeah, you're trying to put your gun away, man. Fuck, I'm about to shoot you. You want to shoot this guy right here? Shut the fuck up.
That's my entertainment for tonight. I'm bored.
Yeah, shit, motherfucker. We're looking at live YouTube right here.
You know, we can't even commit real crimes in this town. Let alone this motherfucker running around here like
tell you,
Liberace of superheroes.
In black and gold fucking outfit.
Yeah.
Motherfucker, who you think you are? Elton John walking around here? Shit. This motherfucker here, I tell you what, you know what has saved his life? That fucking costume.
Yeah.
Him walking around like that, people love him too much to want to kill him.
Yeah.
People just kind of like, this is funny.
Yeah.
There's no way we can kill this guy. This guy is too hilarious.
He's like, yeah.
Now, if he comes over and fuck with us, we might beat him down, but we got to keep his ass alive. And you know what?
I think that's what kept Barney alive for so long. Yeah, fucking running around. No, Barney the dinosaur running around in his suit, in that purple suit. Yeah, even though he had his ass beaten a few times. Yeah. just like Mr. Phoenix here.
Oh yeah, no. Hey, look, if a guy in a Barney costume can get beat down, and that motherfucker ain't even fighting crime.
No,
he's minding
his own
as
business.
Sweet as you can get on a children's show, and still got his ass beat by some kids.
He's talking about loving children.
He's talking about loving children, and the children like, we ain't having it.
No, fuck you,
motherfucker. He found that one child who. Yeah. I don't love you.
Yeah, here's a message. My foot up your ass. That's a message right there for you, and your love.
I beat you. In your ass God. Goes my big shoe with a knick-knack paddywhack stumping on your balls. If Barney ain't stay from that shit, this motherfucker shit. He put his ass in the fire.
Yeah, no shit.
He recently prevented a car theft, which is what you were talking about.
Yeah.
Chased away a criminal who was breaking into a vehicle. Like I said, I'm sure the guy just saw him walking up and just ran. He's like, man, you know what? I ain't about to I'm not even about to get approached by a guy in a costume because if this goes wrong in any way, I'm gonna look dumb.
Yeah, exactly.
Let me go ahead and leave this alone.
I don't want to be part of this spectacle.
Yeah. Let me just not tempt fate. Hey man, you in costume and shit. I'm gone. All right, but next time I'll have my friends.
Yeah, no shit.
Or a gun.
I'll go fucking break into something stupid like an IKEA.
It'd be funny if that was his car he's breaking into. It'd be funny, you know what?
Yeah.
Oh, it'd be so funny if he prevented a car theft, went back and saw his mom or his wife or whatever on the fucking corner, like handcuffed to a fire hydrant, and she's like, "They took our car! They took our car! God damn!
Where were you, asshole?
I was preventing a car theft, motherfucker.
No.
That was happening.
The same thing happened to Peter Parker.
I was about to say, it'd be funny if it's just like with Uncle Ben.
Yeah,
he let that car thief go only to have his car stolen.
Yeah, he starts to get all over dramatic with like runs over. Oh God, did they kill you? Did they shoot you? Are you about to give me some words of wisdom?
But he let that car thief go. Oh, get out of here.
Come on, Mom. Tell me something along the lines of with great power comes great responsibility. I need something.
That fool will be on the corner like his wife is like, they took our car. And he just thinks about the quickly get away with his car. He's like, oh, with great stupidity comes great responsibility.
Yeah, they took your car and they also managed to take your dignity. So, have fun with that.
And your wife is like, will you just quit talking and call a goddamn cab? Jesus Christ.
Call the police.
Call
the police.
Yeah. What you gonna do now, huh?
No, those cops aren't even. They're not even coming because they're too busy laughing.
Yeah. You want to know some real heroes? AAA, motherfucker, call them. They put a video up. I don't know what this video is. I don't know if it's him in action or if it's him
doing his interview,
getting his ass beat or whatever. I don't know. I'm hoping it's an ass beating video. Let's see here. Let me pull the video up. It's a YouTube video. I really hope it's him getting beat down. Somebody caught that on camera.
I'm going to show you some masked men that patrol Seattle looking for crime. They say they're part of a growing nationwide movement aimed at making the streets safer.
Now, who are these other two fools?
The Three Stooges right now.
We're looking at three motherfuckers sitting up here. Okay, we got Phoenix Jones up here in his black and gold Spawn looking costume. That's what it looks like. It looks like a cross. It looked like if somebody combined the Spider-Man if Batman fucked Spawn and they had a kid.
Yeah, there you go.
This would be it.
Yeah.
Because it looks like the Spider-Man costume with some Spawn eyes and no ears.
And you got a
Or the
guy
Batman costume.
Yeah, and you got a guy right next to him who's in his red bathrobe, wearing a ski mask, and another guy who's wearing a hoodie that was too lazy to find a mask, so he just pulled his shirt up from underneath his collar and fucking put it over his face.
It looked like he got some tighty whities on his face.
Yeah, I know.
God, this is sad, man. This is fucking sad. And these motherfuckers can't.
It's pure comedy gold.
We have a news program here. What's the show? It's ABC News.
Some Seattle, Washington show.
It's
ABC affiliate.
It's ABC News here.
Yeah.
And this is from Seattle, Washington. And they're doing an interview with these guys.
Because it has to be done.
Yeah.
They for real? We're going to talk to three
Are you for real?
real-life superheroes in just a moment. But first, Neil Karlinsky takes a closer look.
Superman can fly. Batman has his gadgets. Spider-Man has his webs and super sharp senses.
And this dumbass ain't got shit.
But he is black.
And this motherfucker
has that going for him.
And this dumbass here.
Yeah. This guy brought his bathrobe.
Yeah. And this guy has a robe.
All with no powers. Yeah.
Let's see.
Superman can fly. Batman has his gadgets. Spider-Man has his webs and super sharp senses.
Spider-Man.
And this guy has a Kia. Fucking fool.
There's Phoenix Jones, Red Dragon, and Buster Doe.
It's funny how they said that. The guy was all, Batman has this, Spider-Man has, and then Phoenix Jones has.
Phoenix
and then there's
Jones.
Buster Doe, and then there's this guy, Red Dragon. Like any kind of heroism or respect just went out that guy's voice.
Yeah.
And then we got these fucking fools.
Yeah, it's like, these guys aren't really working any real jobs, and they got plenty of times on their hand. You think they could have came up with better superhero names? Red Dragon
and Phoenix Jones, a gay ass. That's a stripper name.
And Buster Door. What?
Not even Buster, the Buster Doe.
Buster Doe.
What does that mean? It's like, hey, mama, bust the dough off of your ass. I'm like, that doesn't even make sense.
It's like,
bust the dough.
Yeah, he's gonna be the first motherfucker to get shot in the head.
Wait a minute, are you that rapper? No, that's Buster Rhymes. Why does nobody get this name right?
It's Buster Doe.
Buster Doe. You take the O-R off of it.
Self-proclaimed real-life superheroes with no actual powers, but
all common sense.
Yeah.
Snazzy outfits and endless enthusiasm.
I'm definitely not going to let my fellow citizens be assaulted when I can say no.
They patrol the not-so-mean streets of Seattle, allegedly breaking up crime when they see it.
They even making fun of the city. In a city where shit don't even happen.
Yeah.
They're patrolling the streets.
Busting up crime. Where? What is this? I mean, is this Gotham City? Where the fuck are they living? Yeah, what kind of crime are they fucking... Yeah, somebody stealing mail or something? What are they doing?
Why don't you look on the internet and see what the most violent city in America is?
Yeah.
And move there.
Yeah, right.
And see how long your ass lasts.
Yeah,
it's easy to do in a town of 35,000 people with what does it say? The not so dangerous streets.
Yeah. You make lots of news when you're shot dead wearing a superhero outfit.
Stay back. Stay away. I don't want to have to tase you.
On this night, Phoenix zaps off a warning shot with his taser during a very tense run-in with a man he says is about to drive drunk.
Okay. So we see the crimes that this guy's like. He's preventing somebody, a drunk driver who looks like a college kid, by the way, from getting in his car and driving.
And using a fucking cattle prod to tell the guy, hey, don't do that. You're
Jesus
like, that motherfucker's going to get in his car and run your fucking ass over because he thinks you're just a crazy fucking guy with a fucking taser. I mean, what the fuck?
Meanwhile, I'm thinking, I had a couple of beers tonight. I'm just
Yeah.
trying to drive. I'm fine.
Yeah.
You in a fucking costume. You
Yeah.
talking about you're sober?
Yeah. Like
Motherfucker, what are you on right now?
What is your fucking disability that I have to worry about being drunk? I got to deal with your ass. You're the first thing I see when I come out of the fucking bar.
When I come out the club, I'm looking at you.
Yeah.
I mean, goddamn, man.
Yeah.
Like I just had a couple of beers.
Yeah, don't fuck with me. My sense of judgment is out the window right now.
Yeah. What kind of fucking heroin are you doing right now? You coming up here dressed like this? And besides that, would you want to intimidate somebody who's drunk,
No.
looking like they just come out of nowhere?
Yeah, somebody who has fucking keys to a car that can run your ass over right now while you're running around in your super suit and your fucking updated, modified super suit. He's wearing his fucking black cape and his Zorro hat. Right
Yeah, he
now.
upgraded.
Yeah, he must have some fucking Lucius Fox. He must have asked him, hey, is there any way you can make this suit even more stupid?
Yeah, instead of like being more effective. It's
Yeah, I know.
Well, I have this hat in my dad's closet. Put that on.
Yeah.
Yep, that does the trick.
Something that when I run down the street to drunk people, it can really fuck with their minds.
At this cape.
Yeah, you can wear my hat too while you're at it.
Yeah, I know if I saw this, man, if I was drunk and some guy came out, I wouldn't even know that shit happened. I'll call you the next day. Man, I was so fucked up last night. I saw a black man dressed in a gold and black outfit jump out and tasing me. That shit felt real. I was so fucked up, man.
That's so funny. Spider-Man came down on his web and fucking gave me a beer.
You back up. His cohorts call police.
I know who you guys are. I know what you're doing. It's fine.
Yeah.
Is somebody drunk? All of a sudden having people in the face with masks on it?
See, even the
Yeah,
cop
yeah.
is saying, he's like this is not actually helping with you coming out here intimidating people in a costume.
Yeah,
all right? Let us do our shit, okay?
You're scaring people. They're going to do something stupid to you, and we got to come out here and fucking deal with your ass along with them.
Yeah, exactly. Shit, we got two idiots out here now to deal with.
Yeah.
And you, guess what? You're the bigger one.
Let me deal with just the one. I only get paid to deal with just the one, all right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It is a weirdly close imitation of the movie
Weirdly.
Kick-Ass,
You want to go fight some crime?
about people dressing up as superheroes and taking on crime fighting. Phoenix says he has a real 9-to-5 job, a wife and kids. He says the outfit
Not for long.
Yeah, how in the fuck does that work? Yeah, what kind of an asshole do you gotta be that you're gonna leave your fucking kids to go out there and play superhero while your kids are at home wondering where the fuck you are?
Yeah.
You know, it's like, I'm sure your wife is bitching at you too. Motherfucker, can you show up to the house on time early so you can take these fucking kids to school so I don't have to do it all the time?
Yeah.
Asshole.
Dressed up like a goddamn fool out here.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I'm at home doing all this shit.
You are a grown ass man.
God
What are
damn.
you doing?
Yeah. Shit, go pick the kids up from school for a change.
Yeah.
You know, he's going to lose that shit either through divorce, being fired, or death.
No, it's going to be divorced easily because any fucking woman with enough sense will tell their man, okay, obviously you got all this time to run around and play with your friends. Maybe, motherfucker, you should go get a second job to pay up these fucking bills because these kids don't eat for free, all right?
Yeah, exactly. God damn, I'm spending wasting all this gas driving him around town while you out here in a goddamn fedora cape and a goddamn modified Batman costume.
And quit taking your son's car, goddamn.
My mom's car. Shut up.
It's my mom's Kia.
which includes a bulletproof vest, has a purpose.
Surprisingly enough, the easiest thing to hide bulletproofing under and be recognizable for police so I don't get shot is a super suit.
And he stresses that his real mission
Yeah, you keep telling yourself that. Motherfucker, you just want to wear a costume, okay? Let's just cut the bullshit. He's trying to make it sound like it's really effective.
Yeah.
See, when they see me walking up, the police will spot me first, but then notice the criminal afterwards that I'm walking towards. At that point, they're not going to go after me. They're going to go after the criminal. You know, shut the fuck up, man.
That's my super criminal thinking right there.
Logic,
Yes.
my super logic.
My super brain.
Wrap your mind around that one. Nice detective work.
Yes.
is to help people, including handing out food to the homeless.
This motherfucker. Oh, boy. You cannot.
Always today, man.
What are they trying to do right now with the superheroes? I mean, superheroes and sandwiches now are going together like fucking peas in a pod, dude. What the fuck?
They all get bored at some point. They got to do something.
And this guy right here, he's giving the sandwich. He's like, motherfucker, get that shit away from me. I don't know what you put in there. Do you take a shit in this sandwich? What the fuck? You pee in this? Who are you? Get away from me, man. Motherfucker, I'm not homeless. I'm waiting for the bus.
There was no room on the bench anymore. I took a seat on the sidewalk. I ain't fucking home.
I'm fucking going to school so I don't end up like you. You fucking crazy bastard.
By the way, this sandwich tastes like shit.
Yeah, I know.
You can't even make a sandwich. How you gonna fight crime?
That guy calls the cops. Yeah, I think one of the mental patients escaped. I think, he's out there handing sandwiches and shit.
It'd be funny if you approach that guy to give him a sandwich. That guy start yelling, "Police!"
Yeah, I know. This motherfucker's trying to poison me.
Motherfucker, you ever hear don't take shit from strangers?
Yeah.
Well, you don't get no stranger than this dude right here. What?
Police are perplexed.
Police! They got you yelling shit now. Police are perplexed.
He's really pushing this story.
Yeah, he's dramatic with that shit. Police!
Police are perplexed, worried the group will turn into vigilantes, and skeptical that they've ever actually stopped any crime.
See, even the police are like, they fucking lying.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah, come
I mean,
on now.
and plus, what cop's gonna admit? Yeah, they're doing something for the city. No, it's like that's my fucking job. It's like you're gonna let some fucking scrawny fucking kids that can't afford the fucking PS3 to fucking interfere with my job. That's just gonna give the communities a reason to go, hey, motherfucker, do your job.
Yeah,
no, fuck that. They ain't doing shit. And if they did do shit, we're fucking hiding it from the public. Right?
Yeah. But chances are, it'd be funny if they would. You know what? Oh, it'd be funny if like there is no crime in there because of these guys and the police are just, they want their jobs jeopardized.
Yeah, no,
I ain't doing shit, man. They're fucking up everything for us. If anything, these guys are the real heroes.
Yeah, no, the cops are gonna fucking dress up like criminals, like super criminals, beat the shit out of these guys. Is what they're gonna do. Get the fuck off the street, asshole. Yeah.
I want to see you out here again.
Yeah, before you get the super stick up your super ass.
It's your last warning, Phoenix Jones.
Yeah.
But man, these cops, they see shit out there every day, all right?
Yeah.
And they know the deal. So they look at these guys and they're like saying, there's no way they're going to fucking last long if they continue to do this.
Yeah.
We want to get them out of here, but while they're lucky, while they're still ahead.
They haven't fucked with the wrong person yet.
That's what it comes down to.
It's a matter of time.
They ain't found the one.
It's only a matter of time.
Concern is if it goes badly, then we end up getting called anyway. And we may have additional victims.
But I like the way he said, look, the police going to be out there no matter what because these motherfuckers going to die. I like the way we might have other victims. Just say it. Look, these fools are going to die. Okay? It's either going to be tomorrow, it could be next week, it could be next year, but at some point, we're going to be scooping up fucking costume dead bodies off the sidewalk.
And you know what? When that happens, you're going to have a great story on your hands. So,
Crafty gang of wannabe heroes don't plan to give up.
Got it? Thank you. All right. Hi, brother. Hey, thanks, guys.
They have plenty of fans, and they don't care what you think of their outfits. For Good Morning America, Neil Karlinski, ABC News in Seattle.
Just me and the boys.
Live, Phoenix Jones, Red Dragon, and Buster Doe. Not their real names, of course. They're in college.
I hope not, especially Buster Doe.
Yeah, that's even a bad superhero name, man. God damn, at least you can change that shit. Come on. I'd rather them call themselves Underwear Head Man.
Yeah.
Like you said, instead of this, Buster Doe.
Yeah.
Them incognito to hide their real identities. Gentlemen, thank you very much for being with us this morning. And let me start with you, Phoenix Jones. I know there's 10 in all in this group, and you call yourselves the Rain City Superheroes. And the question...
Ain't that a breakdance group?
Rain City Superhero. It should be.
A Rain City Superhero.
Should be a breakdancing crew.
Yeah. Y'all need to be trying to fucking serve people by dancing instead of serving sandwiches.
Get them in step up 4 already.
Yeah.
Many people want to know, Phoenix, why? Why are you doing this?
Cause it's cool.
Why not?
Yeah. Cause I'm bored.
Yeah, I'm bored.
God damn it.
And my PS3's broken. Yeah.
I beat Call of Duty 5 times already.
I've completely mastered that game.
I guess it's a pretty simple message. It's just that there's citizens need to be more accountable. Calling 911 is a great start, but it's not.
If you're a pussy.
It's sort of waving a white flag and saying if the police aren't here, criminals feel free to just run wild in my city, and I'm not going to stand for it.
The city of 35,000 people. This motherfucker makes it sound like it's goddamn the Wild West or something out there. It's
crime happening on every block.
It's 35,000 people. Yeah, it ain't shit happening, man.
Motherfucker, do you have a crime alley? Is there a suicide slums avenue that we need to be worried about?
I'm gonna let hunger know that it can't come to my city and make the homeless starve.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make sandwiches until the day I die.
Yes. Make the goddamn killer peanut butter jelly sandwich. Boy, that'll serve you some justice.
Take that, hunger.
Taste justice.
Crunchy.
Understandable what you just said, and that's great that you want to help, but why do you feel the need to do it in those outfits?
I like the way there's a pause between there.
That's a good question.
Yeah, well, because it looks badass.
Yeah, it's because we're super awesome.
Well, I think it's a couple. I think it's a couple things. One, if you fight crime without the outfit, the police don't know who to look for. They don't know who's bad and who's good and who's doing what. This is a very noticeable outfit. And the second thing is it's a symbol. It tells people and drug dealers and criminals
that you're fucking crazy.
And these group of people, we stand for a message, and the message is that we're against violence and we're against crimes that you're trying to do.
Okay, first of all, pretty much you just summed it up. Yeah, maybe you'll spot a criminal because that fucking fool is out there, fucking with people. Like, they get a call saying, Phoenix Jones, he's at it again.
Yeah, I know.
Fucking with somebody that's about to get killed, so the police show up. By the way, real superheroes, they do shit like capture criminals, tie them up, and then leave them at the police station and then disappear. And the police are always outside. What? Who did this? Oh, it's the mysterious Phoenix Jones again. But no, this dude, he ain't doing shit but just stalling until the police show up. No, that's what he said. The police show up anyway.
Yeah,
that's what that guy said. He said we're gonna be out there anyway.
He's like a goddamn mosquito, just hanging around, just annoying everybody, and waiting for the cops to show up. I mean,
the fucking cops are gonna be there, so that defeats the purpose.
This guy's he's against crime and he's against good decision making.
Against being smart.
Yeah,
apparently against breathing after a while. And the other thing is, he's talking about I'm a symbol that when people see me coming, they know that we stay. No, people ain't stay. You make it sound like but like when Batman was talking about, I need a symbol that strikes fear into villains. A bat. Look.
That works because it's a movie.
It's a movie. If Batman was in real life, people be like laughing. All right, nobody's like being scared of this dude. Okay, motherfuckers are laughing, and there's gonna be it's not gonna even be a man. It's gonna be a kid. Who's gonna wait for him to show up one day and promptly shoot him right in his fucking head. Now, motherfucker. Serve some justice now.
What are you gonna do now, Batman? When you're dead. Even though that would never that would never happen to Batman. Probably Phoenix Jones, but
Well, that's because Batman's in a comic book. Phoenix Jones out in real fucking life trying to do this shit. No, people are laughing. You're a symbol of comedy.
No, your symbol means as much as the guy walking down the street dressed up as a clown. Really?
You know what?
And you know what? He looks cooler.
At this point, Ronald McDonald might as well be trying to stop crime by throwing hamburgers at people. I mean, even Ronald McDonald looking and be like, man, you foolish.
I know.
God damn it.
Burger King throw his fucking super crown at you. It's his weapon of choice.
Motherfucker, I feed millions of people every day. I don't do this little sandwich shit like you do.
I save lives.
I serve people from starving with cheap ass hamburgers, motherfucker. What are you doing? I'm more of a superhero than you are.
All you serving is some foolishness.
Foolishness, motherfucker.
Black foolishness.
black and gold foolishness. Motherfucker, I might serve grade D beef, but it's helping.
Yeah,
you ain't doing nothing. Starting that Jiffy shit.
Is putting food on the table. Yeah.
Look at him walking with that little box of Dunkin'
I
Donuts
know.
right there.
I know. It's just like, wow.
Right. And you have people that support what you're doing, and the police are a little bit on the fence about how effective that you've been able to be. And Red Dragon, never thought I'd say that. Red Dragon.
Even she's like,
Yeah.
I can't believe I'm saying this shit.
I was my whole aspiration to be a news reporter. I never thought I'd be interviewing three idiots for
three
a whole
fucking fools.
for a whole 30-minute segment.
She's almost like, she's like looking at me like, I hate you for making me say these names.
I know.
Can I say Fred or something?
Yeah, I know.
Red Dragon. She's like, oh
Yeah.
my God. Oh, yeah. Okay. Anyway, Red Dragon.
Yeah, can't we report on the war or something this time? Yeah. Do I really need to interview kids in Halloween
Can
costumes?
we go to Afghanistan
Yeah,
now?
I know.
Can we just stop this right now? Because we know where this is going, okay?
I know that you have a wooden sword that you carry. You don't have guns. You do cover.
Somebody should throw a jar of termites at this point. Motherfucking sword just gone.
Yes, you destroyed the sword of truth.
Ma, I need another sword. No, the plastic one this time.
Yeah.
carry pepper spray and things like that, but no guns. Do you think that when someone sees you at 3:00 in the morning, say, with a sword, that they think that you're asking for trouble?
These fools are out there
my
videotaping
God.
themselves running. That fool,
I know.
how you say escape? What was escape
He's
doing?
billowing.
Billowing.
That's all he's a guy. He's running with his friend, running right behind him with a camera right on his ass with his cape billowing in the air, running away. Probably running from somebody fucking shooting at their asses right now. Yeah, crime fighting gone horribly wrong.
Oh shit! Oh god! Oh shit!
God damn it!
fuck!
I
Oh,
forgot
fuck.
my bulletproof shit.
Ma, start the gear.
Oh no!
Roll down the window. Open the door.
Oh no! Where's the sword of truth? I dropped it.
Who cares? Run, bitch, run!
He's fucking. That's another thing. Fucking video. Superheroes on video themselves doing shit. Why? Because of fighting crime.
Yeah.
These motherfuckers out here playing a role. Look at this. Out there just. They're acting like little kids at Halloween who put on that superhero costume and want to act it out.
Yeah, and just running around.
Superman!
Yeah, I know. And these are grown ass guys fucking doing this. Grown ass men.
Grown man. Now I could even take them like being little nerdy 20-year-old like
Yeah.
college students doing something stupid because
Yeah.
you know they're not, you know, they're still kids. I don't care if they're 20, they're still fucking kids, all right?
Yeah.
And everybody knows boys mature a lot
Yeah.
less than girls. You know, the girls at that point looking at them like, I ain't going out with you. You do what?
You know, this.
I'm a crime fighter.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck away from me.
Fight crime. Yeah. This is what happens when guys this age don't drink. They fucking run around because they're fucking bored out of their mind. They're not drunk like the rest of normal, everyday, average citizens. Yeah. Around 2-3 in the 2-3 o'clock in the morning.
3 in the morning.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, I mean, look, but that's what I'm saying. You know, I can understand these guys if they were just stupid college kids.
Yeah.
You know, but look.
These kids aren't in school.
But they're not. Yeah, no.
No.
And what I'm talking about, I got a wife and 2 kids.
Yeah.
Too fucking old at this
Yeah.
point. All right.
Yeah.
At this point, there's a few scenarios that could be happening here, and none of them really good. They're not saying that you are probably at the greatest point in your life. One, you are living with your mom or your parents, and they take care of all the bills. So you got time to go out and do stupid shit like this. 2,
You work at spill.com.
you work at spill.com. Yeah, because you up late anyway. I just
3 in the morning.
I know. I just
working on
finished
shit,
posting the video.
recording shit because shit ain't working right. Yeah.
I just finished blogging.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna fight crime.
We got. I'm done with. Let's do this. Let's go do some justice out there.
Hey, we just did. Let's do this, co-host. Let's go out and fight crime. Make the
Yeah.
city safe.
Where's my super suit?
Super
Let's do this.
Yeah, every time we like launch on somebody.
Yeah.
Let's do this.
Yeah.
Ow, ow.
Yeah.
Co-host, call 911.
I can't see. God damn it.
Or you work.
Mm-hmm.
Because this dude ain't got no office job, all right? Nobody with a job at an office or a good job, a good paying job, can go out at 3 a.m. dressed up in a fucking costume doing this. You work at like a convenience store somewhere.
Yeah.
You brought your costume to work in a duffel bag. You changed in the bathroom and went out and started doing this shit.
Yeah, that or an all-night fucking video store.
Yeah.
Where the video store closes at 3 a.m.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, all night.
So you
And
get
those
changed
don't
and
even
go-
exist anymore.
Yeah. Now it's time to be vigilant.
Yeah. I scan the rooftops.
Yes.
I look down upon the streets of crime-riddled.
Joe, did you take out that trash?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. No.
Hey, Phoenix, these sandwiches ain't gonna make themselves.
Yeah.
Come on in here. You are a Subway sandwich artist, not a superhero.
Well, at least he didn't call me by my real name.
No. And I keep the mask. No.
Yes.
God damn it.
Remember,
I told you
if
about
you
this
use
shit.
my name, you're endangering the lives of my family. Super criminals out there looking for me. I have arch nemesis everywhere.
Here's an extra piece of fries in your fight against hunger. Will you just serve fucking food?
You mind if I take some of this stuff with me? There's a lot of homeless out there that are hungry.
Oh, damn it.
Oh, no. Here we go.
They think that you're asking for trouble and not really there to help, but causing trouble.
Actually, for the most part, I haven't even had to even pull this off of my belt. Most people don't even really notice it.
That's Red Dragon talking, by the way.
That's a lot of shit you haven't managed to pull out of your belt like your dick. When you're with a girl, which
I'm sure
you
all
probably
he's
have never seen. Yeah.
He's whipped it out a few times. He ain't put it in nothing.
He
though.
ain't put it in nothing. Yeah.
Especially 3 o'clock in the morning. Usually the people that are out at 3 o'clock in the morning are
Are normal, unlike you.
just the people we're looking for. A lot of times it's the people that we roll up on are usually either drunk or they're drugged, they're all drugged up, or they're dealing drugs on the corner, depending on where we are. But for the most part, if you approach somebody with the right attitude, they're not really going to escalate things up. For the most part, they'll just leave you alone, or they'll have a conversation with you and walk.
They'll leave you alone because they think you're fucking nuts.
Yeah, they'll talk about your ass, how crazy you are.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be in the news for fucking with you.
Yeah, that's what normal people do.
Yeah,
they see something crazy, they walk away and talk about it. They discuss it. Yeah,
I want to be on goddamn YouTube up here having an argument with you. That's stupid. What I look.
Yeah, while you're fucking filming your friends with their billowing capes.
Who's a motherfucker? We got a guy who's a superhero here in Austin. Leslie.
Yeah.
Leslie, the fucking homeless transvestite.
Yeah.
Motherfucker wears a costume every night. I saw him dressed like a nun one night.
Saved lots of lives.
Yeah. You know why? Because people looked at him and like, damn, I'm real fucked up right now. I better call a cab. Am I seeing is this real?
Yeah.
Do I see a fucking fine ass one with a beard who like when I get closer, oh fuck, I'm fucked up. I better call a cab.
Yeah. And what are you doing? You're shooting your friends and fucking running around the goddamn Jack in the Box parking lot.
That's what got me, man. They're out there in costume, grown people filming themselves doing superhero runs and poses. These guys are retarded. They're fucking retarded. I know retarded people look at this and be like, "You're stupid."
Yeah.
I never do that.
Yeah, don't insult retarded.
Yeah, don't insult retarded. I wouldn't wear a costume and do that. Why don't you just call the police?
Well, let me ask you guys this too, Buster. Why not become a police officer? If you want to help, why not go about it that way? Why this way?
Well, I've been kicked out of the academy twice.
Yeah.
I couldn't pass the physical.
Yeah, they don't really like me too much. They say I'm always meddling.
I tried. They told me to go home.
Yeah.
Gave him a sandwich, though.
Yeah.
Well, this is a transition. I definitely look into something.
Transition into madness.
What? Transition.
Transition into what?
Yeah, I know. What?
It's a stupidity?
I know. Wow, no one's ever told me about finding a real job.
Go figure.
Yeah.
Fucking please.
Damn, this must be a lonely child.
In the future, but as far as right now, this is what I'm doing.
And tell me, guys.
I think to elaborate on that,
Please, Phoenix, yes.
yeah, I think to elaborate on that, the police need probable cause to do certain things. Whereas being a citizen, I don't need probable cause.
I get to beat the fuck out of anybody I want to.
I do whatever I want. This is America.
I'm above the law. I'm I'm a vigilante superhero.
Home of the free, home of me. I bust through doors and fuck with the police. They can't do nothing. I can.
I'm actually walking probable cause for police. We want to have a great relationship with police, and we also want to help them as much as possible. When police see me talking to a person that I assume is selling drugs, it gives them probable cause to intervene and talk because they know Phoenix Jones has a history of escalating situations, or Phoenix Jones has a history of this.
You know, it's
Phoenix Jones doesn't take no shit.
Phoenix Jones doesn't have to listen to this.
Yeah.
I like to, you know what is so funny though, because when I think of a superhero, I think like, if I may add on to this, ma'am, we are out serving justice and out doing our best to help the police. You know, they always have a dramatic voice like this. You know, this motherfucker, or at least like try to disguise it like Batman, like, man, we are out on, you know, but this motherfucker, he's got the most unintimidating voice ever.
Oh, yeah, he does.
If I may just add to that, I'd like to say that.
Excuse me. Pardon me. He's raising his hand. If I can elaborate on that, please.
Can I talk now?
Right over here. Phoenix Jones.
It is I, Phoenix Jones. My turn. But can I go to the bathroom?
But this dude, man, he's crazy. He's up here talking with that soft voice, and he keeps reiterating the fact, like, look, you know, I'm just a magnet for the police anyway, you know. So the police are gonna be looking at me. Yeah. You know, not all criminals come out in a fucking black and gold costume like I do. So I'm immediately gonna be attention. That's all.
Yeah.
You know, it could be a guy walking around in a tutu doing what this guy does.
It could be a guy running around in bra and panties. Leslie, basically. Yeah.
YouTube has stopped. Call Phoenix Jones, see if he can help us with this.
I'm on the way.
So if he searches both of us and finds drugs on that person, it takes one drug dealer off the street and it gave the police probable cause. So in a weird way, we actually help the police. Not having us would be harder for them to do their job if they were to use our system.
That's a little debatable.
And by debatable, I mean stupid.
Yeah. You tackled a lady with a grocery bag full of oregano. I don't know if that's helping.
I like the way she's like, yeah. You know, whenever somebody does that, they just want to say, that's dumb.
Yeah, that means you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. All right? You know, I do a lot of news stories here, and
Nope, that don't make fucking sense.
You know, in the world of reality and logic, it just does not. It's not working for me. I'm not buying into that.
I mean, when we talk to police, I know your intentions are good and all that, but police are not quite sure how effective it can be. Do you guys get dressed at home? I mean, do you have families? I mean, what do you say to your loved ones and your kids if you have any?
Good luck.
I might not be home tonight.
I hope you make it, kids. Yeah, your daddy has to go and play crime fighter.
I do. You know, I always tell them the same.
And they hate me.
Yeah, I know, right?
Every time before I go on patrol, I tell them, this is the only thing Daddy could think of to make the world better for you guys. And I'll see you when I get home.
What about staying home tonight and reading me a fucking story?
Yeah.
Dad, how about helping Mom out with the bills? How about cooking dinner every once in a while, Dad?
How about keeping me from getting my ass made fun of and beat down every day at school because you're running around being dumb?
No shit. Yeah, you see.
How about that? You want to do me a favor? You want to be my hero? Take that shit off.
Yeah, you see this black eye and this wedgie I got? It's because of you, asshole.
Yeah, where were you when that happened?
I know. Where's your daddy now, punk? Yeah. Here you go. Where's your super dad in his super suit? I got my super foot in your ass.
Because he's fucking. You know what? The guy is not using any different kind of voice.
No.
All right. I mean, he's using his voice. You know, the neighbors know who he is.
The school counselor knows who he is.
The mailman knows, and it's like, you know, the kids at school like, hey man, that's your fucking dad. It sounds just like your dad. Come here. Boom.
No. God damn it, Dad. Yeah.
What'd you say? Where's your fucking dad now?
I know. Where's your fucking daddy now? Yeah, and I'm like, I'm wondering, like, where is the wife Where is his wife to beat the shit out of him to go, what in the fuck are you doing? Do you realize that your kids are missing out on having a real life with their fucking dad while you're running around trying to get your fucking self killed? You know what? When you die, I have to fucking pay for the rest of the fucking bills.
Yes.
I have to pay. My sole income has to fucking clothe these kids and fucking dress them up, feed them, get them into a good school. You know, you do not really help because, motherfucker, you're not making much. And that shitty job you got down over at the coffee shop ain't helping nothing.
Oh, you know what? No.
Uh-huh.
I got it. This is the most brilliant fucking murder plot ever.
Oh, yeah.
This dude has a hell of an insurance policy against his ass, and that wife is the one driving him out in the family Kia, just waiting for the night that he gets killed.
All right, you said you only made one mistake, though. Insurance policy. What kind of fucking insurance policy is this guy going to have on him right now, covering his ass, knowing that he's on national TV, telling everybody he goes out in the middle of the night at 3 a.m, looking for crime, looking to get stabbed, looking to get shot. You telling me he's like, hey, Joe, is that you? Is that you on TV? Because
denied.
You see this shit?
Not if he has super insurance.
And some other make-believe shit that you can pull out of your ass.
There's no fucking maybe his wife just tired of him. Just want his ass to die. Maybe maybe while he's out playing superheroes, she got fucking another man on the side.
She's fucking what's his name? Fucking Barn Door or whatever. What's the guy
fucking Red Dragon.
Red Dragon. Yeah.
No, you don't know where those other 7 guys, because he said there's 10 in the group. Probably 2 of them fucking his wife on different nights.
Yeah,
is he gone? He stopped fighting crime?
Because there's only 3 of them on TV right now. Where's the rest of the league? I think they're out there fucking his wife.
At home thinking like either fucking his wife or at home thinking like this is dumb.
Yeah.
And then one of them's at home talking about, what are you talking about, Tim? I told him to quit that shit 3 weeks ago.
One of these days when that YouTube video goes up, they're going to see that cape billowing, and then all of a sudden there's going to be a quick cut, and you're going to see his fucking wife giving him like a circle jerk to all these superheroes, and she's going to be blowing them all.
Super orgy.
Wait a minute, that's my wife.
Wait a minute. You said you were fighting crime.
Oh, wait, there's my cape again. Oh, doesn't it look beautiful billowing in the air?
Motherfucker, the other 7 out talking about, he told us it was a costume party. We didn't know he was real about this shit. God damn.
For you guys to hide your identities, what's behind that?
Just what you said, our families.
You try to get a little bass in his voice like that. Bitch, just what you said.
Yeah, I know.
Fuck you asking me stupid questions.
Duh.
Come on, get a clue, lady.
Originally, when I started breaking up bar fights and doing things like that, I had no outfit or moniker or symbol, and people started recognizing me in my everyday life, and it got.
He was breaking up fights.
He was bar fights.
Man, he was already looking for trouble. This motherfucker, he just want to be a hero.
Obviously, the motherfucker does not drink. I don't even know what he's doing in a bar to begin with.
Looking to break up fights. Sitting up there, you know, he's doing that shit like, you know, like he's scoping out the scene.
It's only a matter of time
until
somebody starts to get a little feisty in here.
you know he's up there drinking his old dudes, and when the night gets real boring, he finds the drunkest guy and he goes over, hey man, that guy said something about your girlfriend.
Yeah.
Said he wanted to.
What?
That guy said he could take her from you.
Kill him.
Oh, what the fuck?
Oh, stop it there. Stop.
Yo, stop. Wait a minute, sir. Stop.
Stop with the violence.
I can't stand it. I won't stand for it.
Dangerous and very uncomfortable. This suit is what people recognize, and when I take the suit off, I'm able to live as close to a normal life as possible, and until I put it back on and ready to defend the people of Seattle.
Well, Phoenix.
People of Seattle. The people of Seattle are going, God damn it. Come on, you know, this place used to be cool.
Yeah, shit. Remember we had Kurt Cobain?
Yeah, I know.
Now we got this shit.
Remember that whole thing called grunge? Yeah. I like
Can we bring that back?
I like that better.
Yeah.
Red Dragon, Buster Doe, thank you very much. We appreciate you joining us this morning.
You're welcome.
All the best and stay safe. Thank you.
Good luck with that.
Be safe, citizens.
And tell us what you think about these Cape Crusaders. Go to our shout-out board.
Fucking shitballs nuts.
What you think we think?
Yeah, I know.
God damn it. What do you think people going to say?
Oh, God.
Listen, man, as I said, I would like nothing more than superheroes to be real. I mean, who wouldn't, right?
Yes.
I mean, who would not? But, I mean, there's a reason why the police don't do stupid shit like this. I mean, you know, there's a reason why that shit exists in comic books. I mean, you look at everything that they're doing, and it's everything that would get you killed.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
you know, that goes without saying. It's common sense. I mean, laws are created for a reason. There's all kinds of crazy shit that can go on during a crime scene. You being there playing fucking superhero, all you're doing is fucking up shit, especially when that shit goes terribly wrong. You know, all you're doing is adding more fire. You're adding more gas to the fire, and you're fucking things up for the people who are trying to do their jobs to get real criminals behind bars. You're fucking up shit. I mean, you're there being the annoying kid wearing your fucking towel around your neck, getting into grown-up business. All right?
Yeah, exactly. You want to know who the real-life superheroes are? Or not even real life. You want to know who's closer to what would be closer to a real-life superhero? Somebody like, you know, I don't know, Dirty Harry or something like that. The person who goes around, you know, not wearing a costume, just kind of takes justice into their own hands.
Says, fuck it, yeah.
Yeah. You know, at least that seems a little more real.
They cross the line just a little bit to get shit done.
To get shit done, yeah. That seems just a little more real. You can buy a bunch of guns and like just go crazy. You might not look, even then you might not make it out alive. But
no.
Then, you know, but at least that seems more real. This shit, that expression that whenever bank robbers come in and always yell out, "Nobody be a hero." Talking about those guys.
Oh, yeah, those assholes right there, yeah. Because you will get a bullet. You'll get a very real bullet in your ass.
Quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Yeah. But I tell you what, Corey.
Yes, sir.
There is somebody out there that doesn't need that kind of bullshit.
Oh, man.
Doesn't need no super suit.
Let me tell you something. That's what we're talking about. Real superheroes, they don't go out and play that shit. In fact, they ain't even out looking for trouble.
Nope.
They just come out of nowhere.
They do.
And knock you upside your head with a purse.
Yeah, and they are not running around with their friend behind them with a video camera.
No, they just doing what they think is right at the time.
That's
in
right.
the face of danger. They're not even thinking about the outcome. They just said, action has to be taken now.
That's right. Time for justice.
Time for some action. And you wouldn't be talking about Super Granny, would you?
Oh, hell yeah. I'm talking about
shit.
Super Granny. Came out of nowhere. Fucking all she brought with her was her red with her red super sweater and a handbag full of justice.
Upside your head.
Yes, that's right.
Man, people, seriously, we're not making a joke.
This is a real story. This is a story of a true hero.
And you know what? And it is truly, truly fucking amazing. It really is. This is a story of a woman, old woman. Okay, now there's these guys. This is in London. There's these guys. They're robbing like I think a jewelry store or something like that. They're all they're robbing. They're on Vespas. And this woman comes out of you know what? Let's listen to the story.
Yeah, we got the story.
This woman
right
comes
there.
out of nowhere. Yeah. Why are we talking? We got the video right here.
If you get to watch the video, be sure to check out the right side of the screen. And you will see this woman in a red sweater hauling ass like fucking the Flash.
In fact, you look at that, and that woman was moving so fast, it don't even look like a woman.
No.
You just see a red dot coming across
just
the
a
screen.
red
You're like,
dot, like-
because you see these guys robbing the store, like, because you're looking behind you like, is somebody like doing a laser pointer on my screen? That woman's going by so fast. It's a little red coat. It's like a coat with no woman in it because it's moving so fast. And she's coming out of nowhere.
She is hauling ass. She smelled that fucking. She smelled the crime.
Yeah.
She's like a wild dog. She fucking went to attack.
I sniff injustice. Up and away.
Feet don't fail me now.
A robbery unfolding at a jeweller's shop in Northampton. He also caught a have-a-go heroine who took on the gang. The gang had arrived on mopeds, used sledgehammers to smash the windows. But if you watch the middle of the screen, you can see a lady in red running towards them.
That woman came out of there like she needed a theme song. Dun, da, da, da. Did you see what she was right? Dun, da, 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 dun, da, 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 dun, da, 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 Super Granny.
I wish she had like a battle cry like Xena.
You see those fucking dentures coming at you first. This woman was on her way to get her prescription filled or buy some Mucilix so she could shit later that night or something. And she stopped and saw a crime happening, not by one, not by two, not by three, but 4 guys. Now, granted, they were on Vespa, so I don't think that they were that tough, because, you know.
Hey, that's pretty tough in London, right?
But she saw it going down.
Oh,
she
yeah.
said, I don't give a damn. Somebody has to do something.
Justice has to be served.
I'm tired of people just standing idly by watching criminals run rapid through the streets.
I will not stand for I don't stand for baloney.
That should be a better cry. Fuck time! Oh, YouTube, you annoy me.
Towards them, using her handbag to lash.
Tally ho!
Whoa, she's swinging it.
Look at that. Oh. God.
Swinging that shit, boy. Look at that.
Almost killed somebody. Look at that. Oh.
After apparently knocking one to the ground and retrieving what some of the gang had dropped, passers-by then held one suspect who'd apparently fallen off while trying to flee.
It's just motherfuckers just like swarmed on his ass. Because you know what it was. Here's the deal. After all these people said, well, fuck, if an old woman can take that goddamn shit, we can too. It's ain't no threat. Now everybody wanted to like act heroic after old woman took him down.
Yeah, every guy was like, man, that old lady has more balls than I will ever have. Fuck that. You know, oh, look, there's a camera. Oh,
hell yeah.
Let's stop him.
Yeah, shit, out of all this shit, like, you know, because everybody was like, oh, fuck, I ain't gonna do anything. But once she took action, like, well, fuck, I ain't gonna let an old woman show us up.
That lady did not give a fuck, man. She could have easily been just fucking taking her daily stroll, not thinking, this is another day in the neighborhood, a beautiful day in the neighborhood. What the fuck? Oh, stop it!
What the shit is this? And she knocked one guy off, and people swarmed on his ass.
Oh yeah. Justice was
arrested at the scene, and 3 a short time later. Police are still looking for 2 other suspects.
Who have like hidden embarrassment.
Yeah, I know. We were thwarted by Super Granny.
God damn, boy, Super Granny. You know what, man? I want to see the further adventures of.
Oh, don't worry, you will.
Super Granny.
In animated form, probably.
Yeah, it ain't gonna happen in real life. That one probably already had a heart attack. They probably got her home. She was like, "What the fuck did I just do?"
She's probably taking some notes from Phoenix Jones. Super suit.
I hope not. I hope she's looking at Phoenix Jones saying what not to do.
Yeah, I know.
Let's see, dumb shit not to do.
My bulletproof red sweater. Bulletproof fibers, yes. Draw this up.
And a bag full of kaboom.
Have to remember to pick up the telly from the repair shop. I'm about to call my son about that.
And then she goes on to a house full of dead cats. She's a cat hoarder. No, that milk is still fresh despite the date. I haven't passed out since I had a nice super whiff of it. It's perfectly okay. Fucking dead kitten talking about, oh, he's just sleeping, dearie.
He's sleeping.
Oh, he's just sleeping, dearie.
If you throw him away, it's like throwing away my memories when I took him in 5 years ago.
Hey, man, you know, speaking of some superhero news.
Yes.
Want to get into some superhero casting?
Yes. Here we go.
Okay. So now
some crazy super news.
Super crazy news. All right, so everybody's been talking about Superman.
Of course.
Everybody's been talking about who has been cast.
The new Superman.
The new Superman. Yeah, Henry Cavill. You know, a lot of people, probably one of the more high profile things that he's been on has been The Tudors.
Yeah,
Showtime
I've never
show.
seen.
I haven't either seen that either. You know, Leon told me about it. He said it was good. Leon watches everything.
He does.
How he finds time. That motherfucker watches everything.
See, that motherfucker managed to find something to do with his time besides dressing up in a super suit.
You know, if he
running
didn't,
around,
he'd be the first one.
Yeah.
Let's see. So Henry Cavill is cast as Superman. Saw a picture of him where I don't know if he did it on purpose, dressing up like Clark Kent, or if it was just an accident. But he looked good.
No, he looked like a grown ass man who could play Superman. Because as much as I like Brandon Routh, when I first saw him, I was like, you know what? He looks a little too young to be
like a
Superman. He
kid.
looks like Superboy more than Superman, honestly. Sure, he looked great as Clark Kent, but wearing the suit and his hair all slicked back, I'm like,
I loved him though in Brandon Routh. I loved him.
Oh, he's been great after Superman.
Yeah, man, that's the Superman. The thing is, I didn't even think he made a great Superman. I thought he looked like Superman, but as far as outside, I was like, whatever.
Yeah.
But I loved him in what was it? Something and something make a porno. Didn't like the movie.
Oh yeah. I keep hearing he was the best part, and he was fucking fantastic in Scott Pilgrim.
And Scott, I was about to say Scott Pilgrim.
Yeah.
He was fucking awesome
playing the Todd character. Yeah.
Yeah, but now, and we've also had some casting news about. A lot of people thought Lois Lane was not going to be in the movie because they were talking about casting. The first casting choice is one of the leading ladies in there was not for the part of Lois Lane.
Right.
So everybody, and you said they're probably making
everyone was wondering, like, who are they casting, what character was going to be, and the studio finally put out that they were looking for somebody to play Ursa in the film, which would make you believe make you believe that General Zod may be in the film, but that's
his fuck thing right there. That's his bottom bitch.
Yes.
They say.
Yes.
So now they've gone on to even right when you thought the casting couldn't get any more interesting, in this case fucking nuts. Yeah. Talking about Lindsay Lohan.
Yep.
Lindsay Lohan is in talks to be
her crazy stealing ass.
Yeah, but exactly. Now, we're gonna get into that. Like, boy, I ain't never seen a bride fuck up as much as this girl in such a short amount of time.
She goes out of her way to fuck up. I think just to be in the news.
Yeah, nowadays
it's like really?
Yeah.
What happened to your career?
Yeah, fucking act.
Yeah.
How about that?
Yeah, quit acting a fool and acting movies.
And acting a movie.
You can act crazy in a movie every now and then, and the thing is, they pay you for that.
So let's see what we got here. Actress Lindsay Lohan is reportedly up for a role in the new Superman movie. According to TMZ, the 24-year-old star's peoples have been talking with bosses on the new Superman reboot about a starring role in the film, but she will not be playing the lead female role of Lois Lane, thank God. The report claims she will play a major character, quote unquote, in the new film, and she will be meeting with execs on the film soon. Lohan is dying to show people again how talented she is, quote unquote, by taking the role, but she is said to be concerned her recent felony grand theft charge could jeopardize her chance of landing a part in the film. Did you think about that before you were stealing?
No.
Yeah,
I was too busy on drugs.
No, I think it's a little late right now to be like thinking maybe I shouldn't have done that.
No shit, man. It's like, come
fuck
on.
were you thinking?
How many laws you can continue to break until you fucking wake up and realize, like, you know what? I think I've broken about every single fucking law there is.
And she working her way up to murder.
Yeah,
I mean,
what is
the
going
fuck is going on with you? Now people are like, some of you probably hadn't heard, like, damn, that bitch is in trouble again. What the fuck she do now?
Yeah, it's like, I know. People are like going, all right, whatever.
Yeah, only matter of time.
Yeah, nobody is shocked or at this point, I'm sure even cares.
So everybody knows about her drug problems, alcohol problems, know that she's acting crazy, but little did people know she's a thieving hoe too.
Mm-hmm.
Lindsay Lohan to be charged in necklace theft. Like, god damn. Okay. Again, actress Lindsay Lohan.
Couldn't you steal like a Millennium Falcon or something useful?
Yeah. What were you on a scavenger hunt or something? What the fuck you stealing for?
I know.
Actress Lindsay Lohan, who is on probation and faces a criminal investigation related to her stay at the Betty Ford Center. What'd she do at what'd she do there?
She lives there. That's what she does there. She lives there. That's pretty much what she does.
So what the fuck did she do then? I heard she like jumped at somebody or something.
Yeah, she lives next door to Phoenix Jones.
Next thing you know, that bitch will be out fighting crime.
Yeah.
Dressed up as
she might as well. It's a better way of getting attention than stealing shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Especially when you had a career where you could buy fucking anything you want, where people would give you jewelry to fucking walk around and parade.
Yeah, what?
How do you fuck that up?
Are you a klepto? Are you hanging out with that fucking other chick?
Winona Ryder.
Winona Ryder. Yeah, no.
Sorry, you're not gonna have a career now at this point.
Yeah. Did Winona Ryder dump that shit on you and then blame you for it?
She at least managed to make a lot of movies and make a name for herself. Before she fucking went all klepto on
I think Winona Ryder, she was hanging out with her and Winona put that shit in her purse, man.
Yeah.
And left her out to dry.
Now that's a story.
That would be a fucking that'd be a fucking soap opera right there. All right, let's see here. Los Angeles County prosecutors said Tuesday they plan to file charges against actress Lindsay Lohan for allegedly stealing a $2,500 necklace from a Venice jewelry store. It's $2,500 fucking dollars. Now me, yeah, my broke ass, I'll shoot you over a candy necklace. You know? But that's me. This chick here has money.
Yeah.
Now, I can't figure out. Okay, one, you're already in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
2, you're up for a role in the film. 3, you got fucking money. Why are you stealing? I mean, unless you're just a true klepto and the thrill of the whole thing of stealing, you get off on. Which that could be possible.
Cocaine's one hell of a drug.
Well, cocaine is one hell of a drug. The felony grand theft charge will be the most serious faced by Lohan until she commits murder. Who over the last 2 years has made headlines for court appearances and stints in rehab. She will be arraigned Wednesday at 1:30 p.m. at Airport Court. It'd be funny if it was in the airport. Just put that bitch on display in the middle of the place. Lohan is on probation and faces criminal investigation in Riverside County involving allegations that she shoved a worker at the Betty Ford Center. God damn, this chick just loves trouble.
Shoving shit and god damn.
Yeah, what the hell is going on? She did not immediately comment on the latest charge, but her attorney has released a statement saying the actress would fight any criminal charges. I think it's too late for that. I mean, even if
you ain't fighting shit.
If I was in that court, I'd be like guilty. You ain't even got I didn't got to hear this shit. All right, it's Lindsay Lohan.
All you're gonna be doing is fighting that door when it's closing, fucking on your ass in the fucking Betty Ford clinic again.
Yeah.
No.
Put ass in jail. Let her fight off a big lesbian. That's what you need to do.
Shit, man.
Maybe that'll set her
I don't know
straight.
why. Yeah, I don't know why so many fucking people just let her slide. If I was a judge, I'd just be a fucking prick and go, you know what? No,
I'm tired of this shit.
You fucked up. I'm sorry. You fucking. You know what? I'm extending this. Can we give her like a life sentence or something? just to fuck with her, please. Let's just do it. You know, I want to see this bitch cry me a fucking river.
Yeah, exactly.
And just have me laugh at her. All right.
I would put her out there. You know what I'd do, man? I'll put her out there for a good 2 months, just picking up trash. Every fucking day, just picking up fucking trash.
No, fuck that. I'd make her pick cotton. All right, I'd make her pick cotton out there in cotton fields for a good 3 weeks. Yeah.
Did you make her sing old Negro spirituals too?
Yes.
No, Lord, pick a bell of cotton. No, Lord. And she be out there singing.
She's gonna look like Scatman Carruthers by the end of that 3 weeks. Out there in the hot blazing sun. Yeah. Fucking pick
she's gonna look like little white girl come out looking like an old black man.
Yeah.
No, Lord. Nobody knows the trouble I see.
She's gonna believe in God and everything.
And everything. I like to thank the Lord Jesus Christ.
Yes, Lord,
not making me pick
the
up that fucking cotton ball.
Yeah.
Be funny. Have her ass out there, like make her ass sing.
Yeah.
Nobody knows. Yeah. I can't hear you.
Yeah. I want somebody.
That's another month.
Yeah. Shit, I want somebody out there with a little ladle to give her water.
I want somebody out there to whip her.
Yeah.
I want a black man.
Might as well go all the way. Yeah.
I said what?
What?
That cotton ain't gonna pick itself. I'll say now, Lindsay Lohan.
That's kind of hot.
I know.
I'm into that.
Let's see.
Sexy time.
Well, I know he can reduce this sentence. Let's see. Last week, Los Angeles Department detectives presented the results of their investigation in the alleged theft to prosecutors. Detectives investigated whether Lohan stole a one-of-a-kind, quote-unquote, necklace that went missing last month from a Venus jewelry store not far from where she lives.
Sounds like the Great Muppet Caper.
Yeah, you think she had like a Catwoman suit on and shit?
Yeah.
She stole it? Had to like dance her way through fucking like laser security and shit?
I wish she did. She fucking dance her ass right into a fucking wall. And knock her ass over.
The piece, described as a gold necklace with semi-precious stones, disappeared January 22nd from the store in a 1300 block of Abbott Kinney Boulevard, and police began investigating a few days later. According to law enforcement sources, Lohan was seen in the store security video wearing the necklace before it was reported missing.
Hey, look, it's me. It's Lindsay Lohan.
She waved on her way out.
Yeah. Hey, isn't that chick from Freaky Friday? It's Mean Girls. What the hell? What What's she doing?
I think she's stealing our shit.
No, you see, I saw the camera and it just brought back old memories.
Yeah,
I was doing an audition. That's what I was doing.
Fucking dumb shit, yeah.
I heard they wanted to cast me as Ursa, so I figured I'd really get into the role. She's like a thief, right?
Yeah. Alfred Hitchcock and shit.
Yeah.
You know she went by and
I'm
looked
a
at the
method
camera.
actor.
Probably smiled, glamorous and shit.
Look at me. Hello.
And I realized it was a security fucking camera. Oh, look. Oh, a camera. Hi.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Escapes and Herbie the Love Bug.
Let's see here. After detectives began looking into the case and preparing a search warrant, a Lohan associate took the necklace and threw it in the river. Took the necklace to the Pacific Division Police Station. Sources said Lohan could face grand theft and second-degree commercial burglary charges if evidence supports that the necklace was stolen, prosecutors said. In the Riverside County case, Lohan is accused of assaulting an employee at the Betty Ford Center. Lohan spent 3 months at the rehab center in Rancho Mirage. Is that it? Under orders from Los Angeles County Superior Court Judge Eldon S. Fox. That's a good name, right? Eldon S. Fox. That's an authority right there.
Yeah.
Who spared the actress jail time in October after Lohan tested positive for drugs while on probation in a DUI case. See, you spared and looked. That bitch went out and stole something.
Yeah,
so you gotta stop her before she goes after somebody's neck and bites that shit open.
There needs to be a total lockdown.
Got to
on
be
her ass.
stopped.
Yes.
We must stop Lindsay Lohan before she kills again.
Phoenix Jones, where are you? Where are you? It's Phoenix Jones. Can you hear this?
You know what he's gonna do?
Phoenix Jones, where are you?
He'll show up and give her a sandwich.
Yeah.
Are you hungry?
You look like you're hungry. You're so skinny.
What is wrong with you? You look like you're on drugs or something.
You're trying out for Ursa?
Have a sandwich. The employee accused Lohan of shoving her, but then told investigators she did not want to press charges. I mean, it's just a shove. Come on.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, come on. At this point.
God damn.
But everything else, goddamn, girl. That's all I can say.
Yeah.
What the fuck is going on in your head?
Fucking grow a fucking head.
Put her in jail.
Grow a brain.
Yeah. You know, the best thing that could happen, put her in fucking jail at this point.
In a real fucking jail. Yeah.
Put her in a box.
Yeah.
Mail her to China or something.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. What the fuck is going on with people, man? God damn.
Lock her ass up in my basement. Chain her up to my radiator.
Yeah, can you bring her to
I'll
the
teach her a few things.
Yeah, we'll put black snake mold on her ass.
I know.
Girl, you got a fever in you.
Yeah. I got to cure you.
You got the fever for the flavor.
Yeah.
A black penis.
Yeah.
You got that Austin black snake for her. I'll whip her ass.
With my penis.
With my penis.
Dick slapper.
Whip her across the back of her fucking head.
Slap some sense into that head.
I mean, that's what it takes, man.
Yeah.
You know, I'm telling you that she needs to be.
She's her whole life and just
being slapped with a penis is what I'm saying. What it takes. No, what are you saying?
No, but just how the courts like treat this as like a joke all the time. It's like I don't even think they give a shit, which tells you how fucking ridiculous our court system here is, especially when it caters to fucking idiots like this who just laugh the fucking law and don't give a shit. Like right now the world is fucking Lindsay Lohan's fucking playground, and it's because the world has let her know that.
Yes.
Yeah. That there are no real consequences to what you're fucking doing, period. And you know what? I don't know. It's at the point where I'm like, I don't even give a fuck about that.
Who cares, man? At this point, I got
shit.
Got my own shit to worry about.
Yes, I'm still aware that, in the United States that some people are more privileged than others. Yes. I still and will always know that. Thank you.
Hey, we should take a picture like this.
Like, the DJ
Prince.
Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince. Oh, God.
There's a picture of DJ Jazzy Jeff, and he has his shoulder on the Fresh Prince, and the Fresh Prince is looking, he's pointing at him and then putting a thumbs up to himself. He's like, hey, it's me and him.
Yeah.
We're going to fight crime.
Yeah. One of us is going to to be really successsul. The other one's going to fade away in obscurity.
Actually, DJ Jazzy Jeff got a good career as a DJ, man.
Is he? Never,
yeah,
is he still playing out there?
Yes, that was an album that one. I forgot the name of the album, but I don't know, The Return.
Yeah, it's good that you forgot it.
I miss Will Smith. I don't know.
It's nice that he's forgot his forgotten album that just came out.
What's the name of that album?
I think that you're the only one who purchased it. He's not obscure in my world.
Shut up! He's awesome. He's jazzy. He's Jeff.
Oh my god.
The Return of the I think it's called Return of the Magnificent.
Whoa! Wow.
Yeah, The Return of the Magnificent. Yeah.
Yeah. Don't call it a comeback.
He's been here for years.
Yeah. Looks like a Christmas album. That cover right there.
Have a very jazzy Christmas.
Yeah.
I've used this on videos before, man. It's a cool song. It's a
very jazzy Christmas. Yeah.
Very jazzy Christmas. I played this on the show before, man. You've heard this before.
Yeah, I heard it.
You've heard this, man. How dare you talk about Jazzy Jeff? I like this guy right here. Yeah.
I make it move like I want to move with them horns. Let them play with them strings.
All right, enough of that.
Yeah. I'm sure I'll be seeing them at the next Super Bowl halftime extravaganza. Yeah.
I'd rather have him than them goddamn Black Eyed Peas.
Yeah, no shit.
Propelling from the roof like Tom Cruise and shit.
I'd rather have Pee Wee Herman.
The Black Eyed Peas.
Yeah, fucking doing the tequila dance.
That'd be the best halftime show.
Dressed up as retarded Tron.
I like, you know what? I do like the Black Eyed Peas. I'm just tired of seeing them everywhere.
I don't give a shit about them anymore. I've never.
I always tired of seeing them.
I always thought of them as like poor man's. What is it?
Pee Wee Herman?
No.
Who? God damn it!
Hey, yeah.
Outkast.
Outkast. I always saw him as like a poor man's Outkast.
Oh, they ain't poor. I can tell you that much.
Yeah. It's like, yeah, you go to their shows and you find nothing but white people there. That's it. All their shows.
Yeah. They find some black people. Grant, they're on stage.
Like, oh, you're there.
Yeah, I'm there. Yeah. Black Eyed Peas.
Yeah.
No, they rock. No, it'll be me and Phoenix Jones. Yeah, man.
Yes,
Fergie.
I jam to you guys when I'm crime fighting.
Hey, man. Will he is.
Yeah, that's what he is. Oh my God.
Black Eyed Peas. Will I am.
Oh my God.
My friend got my friend Kevin he's one of those black dudes these days who getting, because you know black dudes are getting like the mohawk now. Have you seen
are
this?
they? No,
yes.
I've not seen
They get like the little mohawk.
Yeah.
And my friend Kevin who lives in L.A. You know, he's in that crowd. He works for like a record company and shit. So he's picking up on that trend. And he had a mohawk. Yeah. He came back to Waco. And we hanging out with some friends, and we hanging out with one guy who's this guy has done well for himself, but the motherfucker is still you know he's still hood, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is. He looked at my friend Kevin like, oh motherfucker, Will I am. Look at him.
Yeah,
I looked at him. I was like,
yeah. The only way that makes sense is if you're in the fucking Black Eyed Peas. Other than that, you look about as cool as fucking Phoenix Jones.
Hey man, you know what? We're running way behind because we ran because the computer fucked us up.
Yeah, computer fucked us.
So I'm just gonna say this real quick. I'm just gonna read this real quick because we mentioned it before.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I'm not gonna dwell on this because I hate this fucking movie.
Yes.
I hate Sex in the City too.
I think we all hated it, and I regret in the review. I don't even think I gave it a fuck you.
I did,
even though you did, but
maybe I gave it a really low. Maybe I probably gave it like a really low bullshit because there was one scene in that movie that I liked, but I should have given it a fuck you too. I hated that film.
Because I gave it a bullshit only because that second movie is the first time I ever watched anything Sex and the City. I'd never seen the show. I never had any idea about what it was. So I thought it's one of those things where you think maybe this is what this is what people enjoy.
You know what, man? I've seen Sex in the City.
Maybe I just don't get it. It's not for me. You know,
I don't even. I've seen a lot of episodes, and I don't even like keep up with the show. It's just it was one of those things when I had HBO. It was on, and it was at a point where when they had it in syndication, it was on. Either I was like dating somebody who was watching it, or I just happened to just not really. I would be sitting there drawing and wouldn't just even be paying attention too much, and I'd get caught up in it, and then I end up watching the whole show.
Yeah,
I'm like, all right, and then before you know it, I'm like, I've seen more of these fucking shows than I thought. I know what's going on with these fucking chicks.
Yeah,
and it's not bad. It's actually it was an all right show. I mean, listen,
it's popular for a reason.
Yeah,
but when I saw the movie, I was like, this is fucking popular. What, people like this shit?
I saw the first movie and I was just like, okay, I'm not crazy about it, but it's tolerable. I think I gave it a run. I was like, oh, whatever. You know, it's okay. It's not bad. But then this shit here came along, and I'm like, I fucking hate these. I hate these women. I hate this movie. I hate this director who thinks this shit is funny. And because what bothered me about the movie is like they were all about shopping and hanging out with their gay friends, or trying to find out which guy around them is gay.
I thought all they were doing was showing everybody how big of
annoying Americans are.
Well, just that and how big of a shithead you can be being an American.
Yeah. Oh, that was they went to Dubai in the movie, and they were just the most obnoxious fucking Americans ever.
They pretty much, it was almost like if you were to throw fucking Lindsay Lohan fucking over there, yeah, and see how she acts. It's the same bullshit where you're like, really? Somebody need to film this.
I wish all those, when I say bitches, I'm talking about those characters. I wish all those bitches got stoned while they got hit by a fucking rock.
This is a fucking story that needed to be told, really? Really?
I just hated that they would go over there, and the biggest they went to Dubai, and one of the biggest things about the culture that they liked was, oh, who's secretly gay over here?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck you bitches, man. Fuck you bitches. All they, over there shopping for shoes and not understanding the culture, being offensive. Fuck that fucking film, man. Anyway, they want to make, I thought they could, okay, I was really happy to hear that Sex and the City 2 tanked. Critics ravished it.
Oh, yeah.
Didn't make as much money as the first one. Didn't do as well as they thought. So, no more Sex in the City. And so we thought. And that's actually what they're saying. No more Sex in the City, as we know it.
Yes, the alternate
Sex
world.
in the City 2 was a disappointment at the box office, failing to live up to the shockingly high gross of its predecessor. Now, I'm reading an article here. Rather than let the series die, which they should, HBO Films is reportedly looking at taking the tried and true route that so many franchises have opted for before, making a prequel. You know what this makes me think of?
Star Wars Episode 1?
Yes. Yeah, that one movie that they just did not have to have a sequel for, Dumb and Dumberer.
Oh,
you remember that?
Yeah.
Because they made him younger.
I never saw it, but I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I didn't see it either, but I heard it was terrible. Okay, because that's what they want to do here. What they want to do is they want to make Carrie, they want to follow a young Carrie before she has met any of the other girls. Okay.
Oh, I thought they wanted to make more money.
Yeah. Well, that too.
Yeah.
The production is still in the discussion stages, but if made into a reality, the film would adapt Candace Bushnell's 2000 prequel, The Carrie Diaries, which focuses on Carrie Bradshaw's high school days in the early 80s. As such, the character that turns Sarah Jessica Parker into a female fashion icon would have to be recast. And in that case, it would get a pony to play her. And apparently, people so rough on her, man.
Yeah, and you're not helping.
I'm not helping.
But it's still funny.
Because if she was in a bar, I'd be the first one. Hey, baby.
It's like, I mean, how many times can you beat that horse?
Exactly.
Literally.
That's a good one. Writer, director, producer Michael Patrick Keane already has someone in mind. Learn more after the break. What? According to Grazia, King has already expressed interest in the project and wants Blake Lively, who is in the town and is going to be in the Green Lantern, who is not in high school, by the fucking way, to play the young Carrie. The insider tells them there are no plans to bring Sex in the City and the other girls, Sarah Jessica Parker, and they like abbreviate here, SJP, and the other girls back together in the old format. The prequel is about breathing new life into the story and exploring Carrie's first few months in New York City and the beginning of a relationship with an older man. Carrie doesn't meet the 3 girls who would later accompany her through the series in the book, but that doesn't necessarily mean that won't happen in the movie. Author Candace Bushnell recently got done with the follow-up to the Candace Diaries entitled Summer in the City, and it explores how her relationship with Samantha and Miranda first began. That could easily be incorporated into the film, especially as a way to segue into a sequel. Fuck you, and I don't want to read anymore. Fuck you, I hate this fucking film. Just tired of this shit.
Yeah, that's more than likely that will happen because there's still money to be made off that brand, and I can still see plenty of people like who love this already gearing up to even watch these films as they come out.
Yeah, and I'm reading here about some of the advantages. Look, if it's good, I'm not going to judge it for it being an offshoot of a movie that I hate. I'm not going to judge it because it's targeted towards women and gay men.
If it's decent, it's decent. It's nothing I'm into, nothing I care to see, but being a critique. I'll be fair to it. I mean, shit. I have to be fair to all these other pieces of shit I don't want to see.
Exactly. And let me see here. They mentioned some other things that could be cool. They talk about how they can keep the middle-aged women, but also get some younger girls.
How she meets C-3PO and
exactly. How she built C-3PO. She met Jar Jar and all that kind of stuff. How they went shopping together. Yeah. Whatever, man.
How she turned into a horse.
You talking about me?
It's like Blake Lively. Okay, she somehow morphs into Sarah Jessica Parker. All right. I could buy that. I'll buy that for $1.
How she got hit in the face by a bus.
Oh, damn.
No. See, man, look, Sarah Jessica Parker. I think she's pretty. I'm just riding off jokes out there. We're joking, people.
Yeah, we have to make this funny. Yeah, sorry.
Exactly. Yeah, we're cheap. We ride off those old
we
jokes,
love
right?
the cheap comedy.
Yeah,
it's nice and cheap.
We're not original.
We get it out of the way.
Yeah, we didn't say it. They would.
I'm exhausted from jokes. I've been doing a 5-hour show.
Yeah, get out of here. You know what?
Yeah, so be fair out there to us. We've been working hard for your comedy pleasure.
Please,
and we are exhausted.
I know we're tired. You don't think that talking can make you tired, but goddamn it does.
The bullshit train ain't stopping.
It ain't stopped yet. We can't get off until it stops.
Damn it!
You can't jump from this shit.
No,
we'll die.
That's no fun.
Oh man. Now, when I read this, I told you I kept up with this for a little while.
Yeah.
So I understand a little bit, and I think that the approach that they should take to this is to rock, rocking and rolling. Thank God. rock. Whoa. We're so tired. What?
These fucking questions. Oh, please don't be stupid.
All right, people. We've been here for a while. I don't know if we're gonna carry on.
We'll
section
do our
called
best.
"Fuck Your Thoughts."
Yes.
This is the email section.
Time
of
fucking thoughts. Yes. It is the email section. You are right. Yes. Where we fuck people's thoughts. We read their dumb questions and we try to give them the dumbest answer we possibly can. Yes.
Well, listen to this. Jason Todd. Man Jason Todd said he has a short LDD question. Don't look fucking short. Look at that. Short to me is like a sentence, with about 6 words.
Yeah.
This is a fucking paragraph.
Yeah.
Answer this question. Our Master Bruce Wayne will have to come to Austin and kick all your asses. My question. Okay, well you put it that way.
Nice.
Question is, I watched the 6-minute trailer for DC Universe Online and thought all the action scenes were epic, along with scenes in Justice League Unlimited. So my question is simply, why do you think we can't get any of these epic superhero battles on film, or even on the scale that video games present, especially with the character as badass as Superman? Yeah, they fucked up Superman in video games for a long time.
Oh, yeah.
They have not, and superhero movies in general have not been all that great. We've had a good good Spider-Man game, Batman Arkham Asylum. Goes without saying, I think that's probably one of the best, if not the best out
well,
there.
that's what I hear. Yeah.
But Superman has been so bad, so bad. anybody remembers Superman 64? It's a terrible, terrible game. It is a notoriously bad game. It is one of those games that you want to collect.
Yo, really?
Because it is so bad.
Wow.
Superman has not had a good run in video games.
The last fun Superman game I remember playing was the Superman arcade game, where it was like a side-scrolling game, where it's basically just Superman blowing shit away with his heat vision.
Really?
Yeah. And that was fucking fun. It was simple. It was fun. You know, he's fighting a bunch of brainiacs. It was a good time. But yeah, no, I mean, what I think somebody was trying to convince me that the Superman Returns game was a fun game.
It's not.
Where you can do everything that Superman does, but you know, it had no challenges really. You know, I think they put Superman in a sandbox type environment. But obviously, you know, that one person, you know, didn't really, his opinion didn't really mean much when all I heard from other people was how, you know, boring it was after a while.
Well, I'm looking at some games here. So you had Superman on the Game Boy, which I think was pretty mediocre.
Mm-hmm.
You had the Death and Return of Superman, which was on the
game out of
NES.
that? Wow.
Yeah. Which I don't think was. I don't think that it was kind of a brawler, and it wasn't seen as anything special. It was okay. It wasn't seen as anything good. You had the Superman, the Man of Steel for, I think that was for the Sega system.
Mm-hmm.
Again, just a
Right.
okay game. Nothing great about that. It was 1999 that had Superman N64.
Wow.
Yeah,
man, there are a shitload of games.
Yeah,
I mean,
there's a lot of
just looking at that list right there, it's crazy.
A lot of people don't remember that you know, there were a ton of games, and they had here's the one I'm looking for. They had Superman for the Atari back in 1979.
Oh wow.
And that game was kind of it was kind of a straightforward game, really kind of boring. Superman the Game in 1985. That was like, and that was sort of like a spaceship game, I think.
There it is.
So you see it right? Oh,
Superman 1988 arcade game.
Oh, the one that you were looking for?
That's the one. Yeah, that's the one I remember playing.
But anyway, you know, I don't think that. Look, man, I think that we got a lot of epic scenes in movies. It's just probably you're playing them in a video game.
Yeah.
And look, the graphics are nothing like we see in movies. All right, you know.
Yeah, and you know, I think the closest. I'm thinking, like I told you, was it Sucker Punch? That movie looks like the closest I've seen to a movie actually looking like a video game, as far as just so much crazy shit going on.
I think that's because they took elements of video games from that. I mean,
right, but they made it work into a film, which I've never seen anybody attempt to do. Where I've always thought that too is like, you know, watching scenes from, you know, Gods of War and video games like that, where you're like, wow, how come Hollywood, or at least visual effects artists or just concept artists, how come they haven't taken a page out of like how epic in scope these games can be and incorporate them in some kind of fantasy film or use them, you know, to where, you know, it's that, I mean, that's kind of now the bar that they've set up in these games where you do want to see that in movies now. You know, you want to see something on that epic scale. You want to see fucking Clash of the Titans look like fucking God of War. I mean, you really do. Yeah.
I think what you see, and I'm not just talking about in superhero games now, but I'm talking about like in games. I'm sure DC Universe does this, where you listen in a movie, you work up to a climax. You got some set pieces in there, but you work up to a climax. In a game, they got to up the ante with one big boss after another sometimes, and not all the time. But, and plus, we get to see a variety of superheroes that we don't get to see, our super villains.
Yeah.
Are just the combination of both that we don't see in movies.
Yeah.
You play some of these games, and you get to see like you get to see Superman fight somebody other than
Lex Luthor.
Yeah, you get to see, like, and I know in DC Universe it opens up with you having to go against some stuff that Brainiac has set up for you right at the beginning of the game. You know, so you get to see all these kind of cool, exaggerated fights and robots and creatures that you don't see. You know, in a Spider-Man game, you get to see Spider-Man fight his rogue gallery of villains that you don't really see.
Oh yeah,
in the movie.
Yeah. And the thing is that can honestly, it can't work in a movie. I mean, it can, but there's this thing called a budget that a movie has.
And time.
And time. And you think about, you know, yeah, it'd be great to see all these superheroes in one movie, all these supervillains. Just a scene with 12 superheroes and supervillains fighting each other. But how much does each of these actors gonna cost? How much is their costumes gonna cost? How much are these explosions gonna cost? How much is the set gonna cost? How much is that big fucking flying skull in the air? How much is that shit gonna cost? It all adds up to where
think about
it's crazy. Yeah.
And then think about something like Batman Arkham Asylum. Mm-hmm. I mean, we've only seen a handful of villains in the movies, but you go to the Arkham Asylum, you see what they haven't been able to get to, they're putting in the sequel.
Oh yeah,
so you get to see a lot of villains that you don't usually get to fight or see in the movies. So that's probably why you have big set pieces too. But really, they got to keep the challenges coming, and so you get you get one big fight after another. Because that's all these games are. It's just one fight after another. Yeah,
it's just fighting. Yeah,
it's all about action. So we have a question here from Jax Blade 07. It says, Corey Coleman and my robot God, here's a thought for you to fuck.
Oh, yes, sir.
Corey, you've always talked about what a horn dog you are. I didn't say that. I'm wondering, at what age did you lose your virginity, and how many women have you claimed? LOL. Same with co-host. Were you a vibrator or something back in the day? And how many girls/fembots? This is my first, so go rough. Love the show. Been a fan since back in the day. Keep up the phenomenal work. Man, I've had so many hoes. I can't count them.
Man, I fucked everything that moves.
Yeah, exactly. Shit, if I write a book, every word would be a chick that I've nailed.
I'm a fucking machine that never quits.
God damn it.
I'm fucking right now.
Ask your sister or your mama. I fucked them. They know.
My DNA is all over your family.
I might be your daddy, boy. No, man, I'm not gonna tell you how many women I have. It's not crazy.
That's private.
I will tell you, I need a little bit of privacy in my life. But I will tell you this, and I've said this on quite a few shows. I lost my virginity when I was 19. I left, and really, when I got, and I'm not, and listen, I'm not bragging. By the time because I wasn't getting shit. Nobody wanted to fucking be with me when I was, every now and then I'll get lucky from some girl who was stupid and knew any better. But,
Too bad it wasn't Lindsay Lohan.
Yeah, but when I was back when I was 15, 16, 14, I mean, I was kind of a dumbass. Nobody paid attention to me. 17, I got my shit together. 18, met, in high school, met quite a few girls. However, did not have any sex because I did not want to jeopardize my future. So all this stuff you hear about me being all crazy and horny and stuff, I mean, keep in mind I'm not that wild because I really do have a focus on certain things, and that's what I did in high school. And when I got out, this was one night, met this girl, and one thing led to another, and I just thought to myself, well, got to do it sometime.
Might as well be
now. Might as well be now. And I felt like and here's the deal. I felt like I was in a position where I actually felt myself. I felt like I was responsible enough. Because honestly, I mean, here's the thing about being a dumbass and being an outsider a lot of the time, you get to see the mistakes that other people make.
Oh yeah.
And I did not want to make that mistake. And you have time, you have a little bit more time to reflect. I mean, if you're a guy who's meeting girls all through high school, you never have a moment to sit back and think. You just kind of go with it. And I was, maybe it's because I didn't meet girls up until I was 17 that I'm lucky that way. But yeah, 19.
You were lucky.
I was lucky. Me being fucking nerd.
The last thing you want to worry about is getting some chick pregnant at 17, because when that happens, your future as far as entertainment goes, it's over.
It's a lot harder. I'm not gonna say some people can't make it, because some people have, and and you can. I mean, today there's all kind of things set up in place to help you out if you're a teen mother or father, whatever. But
something you'll always have to live with, though. Having a child you never wanted. That resentment that child will have with you.
So every time you look at that kid,
you're too busy out there fighting crime instead of fucking hanging out with me, asshole.
I'll tell you what it was, man. I grew up in Waco too, and I was like, I've been wanting to get out of Waco so long.
Oh yeah.
Growing up, and I know what I want to do. Last thing I'm gonna do is jeopardize that. So I was like, I want to go to college. I want to work on a career. So 19, I thought I was on my way. Knew well enough to put on a condom. Knew well enough to have safe sex. Knew well enough to be responsible, and that was that. I was an adult.
Mhm.
You know, so I can tell people as much shit as I talk. I can honestly tell the kid I waited.
Yep.
You know, when because everybody thinks because you and I joke around about sex and maybe we come off as horny sons of bitches right now, but maybe I'll come off as somebody who sides on more on the side of liberal politics, but I will tell you, abstinence is when you're younger is probably not a bad thing. But hey, I'm not saying you shouldn't learn about sex either. I'm not stupid. I'm not going to sit up here and come out to a pep rally and be like, "Yay, abstinence!" I know some of these kids are fucking. I know that. Let's not hide it.
Just look around you. Look at the people who are having sex and look at what they have to deal with, especially when they have to date certain people. You really have to ask yourself: are you ready for that? Are you prepared for that? Are you prepared to give up half of your free time? To somebody who you don't know is going to be crazy. No, that pussy's going to feel good for about two minutes.
Yeah.
Once you're done with your business, but that chick is going to be around you, and vice versa. Same thing with a dude too. You don't want to be messing with no clingy motherfucker who's constantly around your ass, like telling you how much he loves you. And you're like, yeah, all that bullshit. But no, I mean, look around you. I mean, people are going to fuck up regardless. But yeah, now when I had sex, it was none of your fucking business. So I'll leave it at that.
You son of a bitch.
I know. What are you, a fucking cop?
Yeah.
What is this fucking question? Don't worry, I fuck plenty.
And that's all
and
you
I
need
keep
to know.
on fucking people. Yeah, because that's what I do. Fuck people. Yeah, take that to the bank. I ain't giving away none of my secrets.
You son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Hey man, here's a question from MC Triple B.
Okay.
Says fuck this thought and make it squeal.
Yes.
Like a Beatty, like a squeal, like make a squeal like Ned Beatty. With movies like Crank and Gamer, does in your opinion crazy fun action make for subpar stories and bad dialogue, especially if they don't take themselves seriously? Thanks and long live the Spill Dynasty. I don't think crazy action has to always make for a bad story. I mean, Crank was a movie that it didn't have the best acting and not all the greatest dialogue, but it was clever in its hook.
No, it was fucking clever, and it fucking turned fucking action movies up to fucking 11. I mean, it really did. I mean, it did something insane. It was self-aware of what it was doing, and above all, it was fucking entertaining.
Yeah.
Which is all that matters at the end of the fucking day when you watch a movie like that. You want to be entertained. You want to go back and watch shit again because how crazy it was. And that's what I love about both of those movies, Crank 1 and Crank 2.
But I think, certain movies, if they're going to have bad dialogue and they're going to have bad acting and they're going to make a B movie, it helps better having some self-awareness about it. Because I look at Piranha 3D. That was a movie that has a line like, they took my penis. Now, no line like that can be done unless you know that is bad and you're doing it on purpose.
Yeah.
The expression is tongue in cheek. So it does help. Now, every now and then we get lucky with a movie that doesn't know how bad it is, and we love that movie anyway.
Oh, yeah.
The Room. Troll 2.
Right. Troll 2 is the
yeah.
best one. Yeah.
Yeah.
The best example. Yeah.
Tommy Wiseau's The Room is what I'm thinking of. You don't know what The Room is.
You can even say the Rocky Horror Picture Show.
The Rocky Horror Picture Show. Yeah, it can go on and on. I mean, we get movies that are accidental mishaps and they end up being great.
Yeah.
And we love them. And I mean,
just because a lot of the times though they're doing something that's so far out there that makes it unique, and that's the cool thing about it.
Look at
you will never see another movie like the Rocky Horror Picture Show or Troll 2 ever again. Yeah,
some movies are so bad that they have a uniqueness about them, and that makes them charming and are great. It just makes something that you can watch over and over again because you're never going to see it.
Yeah, you won't. And people don't even dare to rip them off.
Those fucking Dolomite movies, man.
Oh yeah, easily.
Just terrible films, man. But they are so funny.
They are funny. They're fucking quotable as hell.
Yeah,
and it's just shit that you won't forget. Scenes that you won't forget. Scenes you're like, wow, that was genius.
And I mean, whether it was done on purpose or not.
Yeah.
But some people who go out to make bad movies, they want to make the so-called, B movie.
Right.
Look, I take Grindhouse as one of those things where it's like, this is a case where somebody tried a little too hard.
Too hard, yeah.
Yeah, and so that didn't work. But some people just want to go out and have fun, and it depends on how, because the problem with Grindhouse for me is that it was taking itself too seriously.
Yeah, it was too self-aware, and the thing is that it wasn't doing anything new, really.
No.
I mean, not really. Everything you saw, you've seen it before, and it was them basically paying homages to their heroes, which is like, okay, those of us who are going to see these films, we've already seen it, and we've seen it done better, and we've seen it at least in those movies that we admire, that we liked, the movies that inspire you to make a movie just like it. There's reasons why those movies worked, and when it's forced, it becomes like it's like somebody remaking a really good pop song. Yeah, this seems like there's no honesty to it. There's no real meaning for it.
There was a slight bit of pompousness that went into like making Grindhouse. It's like kind of like our fans are loyal and we know they're gonna love anything we put up there. Now I'm not saying that there was that degree of arrogance, but it was kind of like, hey man, we're in these Grindhouse movies. Everybody's gonna be into it too because we're cool. We're that cool. Right. And to me, it just didn't seem to capture the fun of something like Piranha 3D. Piranha 3D just said, hey man, it's a movie about flying piranhas. We could try to probably make a serious horror movie with this, but let's just have fun with it.
Yeah.
It was short, to the point,
Yeah.
had that self-awareness to it, and that's what I loved about it.
And that's the thing, keeping it short and simple. Like the best thing about the Grindhouse movie were the trailers. Honestly,
Yeah.
that was the best part. I did have fun with Planet Terror, but there was parts where I'm just like, I could have done a better job with that. But yeah, I don't know. It's when people try too hard, it shows, and that's the biggest fault.
Yeah. Let's see here. Let's see. MDS, who wrote a blog. I'm going to have to put that blog. I didn't see that. As a film critic, what type of camera shot do you enjoy seeing because of the difficulties of doing the shot properly? Example, the tracking shot from Goodfellas through the restaurant kitchen.
I don't really think too much about technical things like that.
I don't really have a certain shot because you like a certain shot, then it's going to be... I don't know. Let me think about that because actually tracking shots can be really cool. Here's, what? I think I'm not saying this because of you saying this, MDS, but I have to say that I'm not going to say it's my favorite thing because every shot works together to create a whole. But I can say I'm really impressed when everything is done in one scene, whether it be a tracking shot, which if you can do a tracking shot and it's a long tracking shot and you coordinated all this stuff that happens to that whole thing and it's one take.
Yeah. The greatest one ever filmed, it was Children of Men.
Yes.
Yeah. That one is still like fresh in my mind. I mean, I'll put that DVD in just to watch that scene.
Really?
Because it's shot so well. Yeah. It's so incredible. And I'm just like, wow, how did they do this and not fuck it up? I'm sure they shot it a bunch of times, but still, wow,
No, it's pretty amazing. And whenever I see a shot like that, and it's more amazing when it's not computer enhanced or there's anything going on with that. I've even seen it done with videos. Somebody watch, and I've mentioned this video before, I think in a call-in show. Michel Gondry did that video Sugar Water for Chiba Mato.
Oh, yeah, that's great.
And the thing is, it's split screen, but it's all one shot.
Oh, yeah. It wasn't that long ago. I was hanging out over at Cyrus's place, and he played that video. And seeing it now, I'm like, wow, it's still an incredible video to see. And it's like, man, it's like... Nobody's even trying to do anything like that anymore. I'm like,
it's kind of depressing.
Did creativity just go out the window after like the 90s or something?
Yeah.
What?
I mean, we just don't. The thing is, we see it more on the internet now. We don't see it on TV like we used to.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I hate to think that there's somebody still trying to make videos like that, and we're just not seeing them because there's no real place to see them anymore.
Yeah.
Besides having to dig for them, like on YouTube.
Yeah.
Which, good luck with that.
Oh, let's see. We'll read one more because we got to get out of here. Okay.
A good one for the road.
Maria Stafford. We haven't heard anything from her. Yeah. Let's see what Maria has to say. God damn it. Maria. Hey, Corey, I listened to Let's Do This, and it is funny. When you and co-hosts were sounding like Arnold made me laugh. Also, Batman and Robin sucks. Okay, I don't know what the hell she's talking about so far. Batman Forever is that a question here? Batman Forever has always been my favorite when I was little, and it still is to this day. Wait a minute.
When you were a little Maria.
Batman Forever, that's your favorite? God damn, girl.
It happens.
Okay, I guess I thought there was. Okay, it's not a question.
Oh,
She just
okay.
commented. Okay,
Just some nice,
thank you. It was
nice
just a nice
praise. There you go.
nice praise. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Maria. I'm sorry for being a dick.
Somebody
We
out
might as well
there-
get through reading the story.
Somebody
of your
out
dad.
there likes us.
Yes. The story of your dad getting greased on. That sounds nasty.
What?
That sounds like well,
Wait
when
a
my
minute.
mom threw hot grease on my dad getting greased on, and when you said Emma and the scream that you made me laugh so hard. I listened to that part over and over, and it never got old. Keep being funny. Thank you, Maria. Thank you so much. Come watch. Let's do this live. You won't think we're so funny anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, let's see. Well, one more question. One more question.
Anyone got a question?
One more question. Anybody got a question? No, I'm going down the line here. Somebody told me Gorillas broke up. Don't always take that. That could be a joke.
White Stripes broke up.
The White Stripes
They
broke up too.
yeah.
Yeah. And LCD Sound System.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah. Oh, they said they're doing one last show. Nobody knows.
Yeah. Nobody will.
Nobody
will know.
knows.
No, if you can find it.
We got a cop who likes what we do.
A cop. Oh shit.
Yeah, let me read this. Yeah, it was a cop. There's a cop that likes our show. I'll read this. Question for LDT. I'm going to get a tattoo of the answer. Question next, flattery first. Just wanted to say thank you so much for the site. Listening to your reviews and podcast, I don't think there has ever been a group of opinions that generally match my own taste as much as Spill, which is why I'm trusting you guys with this question out of everyone on the interwebs. I'm about to turn 30. And being an aging geek, you're 30, man. Shut up. You're all right. Your show is validation towards being an unapologetic geek adult. Also, I'm a cop. I've been meeting a lot of cops lately.
Oh,
He's
yeah?
the popo.
Okay.
Yeah, met a cop the other day. I was hanging out at the Elks Lounge. Don't ask me why. But a cop came, like older cop too, told me, "Hey man, I remember your Access show.
Oh,
Love
no
that
shit.
show."
Oh wow.
And I asked him. I said, "So what do you?" He asked me what we were doing. I told him. I said, "So what do you do?" And that's what he said. I'm the popo.
I'm the popo.
I ran out that motherfucker. No,
no.
I didn't do it.
No,
And he shot me in the ass.
I had a cop who pulled me over, who actually.
I remember that.
Yeah. Who I got out of a ticket because they remembered me from doing the show. And I was like,
that.
"Oh, that's nice. Thank you."
That's nice of you.
They're like, the other cop was like, "You know this guy?" He's like,
I hate that show.
Yeah, he's on TV.
He says, also, I'm a cop, so I don't have a whole lot of coworkers that give a shit about Mass Effect, or Batman, or Star Wars. Fuck those guys. Yeah, what's up with cops? They can't.
Fuck them in their ear.
Oh, and The Shield is my favorite show of all time, but Reno 9/11 has it beat for realism.
Nice.
I like this guy, man.
That's good.
That's the walking
That's good
dude.
to know.
Oh, well, there's a question here. Okay, I thought that was it. Okay, here's the question. Google the 9 worthies. Basically a list of badasses that was compiled in the Middle Ages. Each of the 9 were supposed to embody chivalry, but also kicked major ass. 3 pagans, 3 Old Testament Jews, and 3 Christian knights. So I was like, and this is the part, like, man, okay, I'm going to ask you. I know you're a cop, but is there a goddamn question here? I'm about to arrest you for asking a long-ass question. I'm portrayed by, let's see. Who would be on the list today? So how about it? 3 movie characters, 3 comic characters, 3 literary games, or TV characters, your choice. Not so much chivalrous, but let's just say through and through good guys. That's some work right there.
And
one obvious example, of course you got to put a Star Wars character in there.
Oh, yeah. So 3 movie characters, 3 comic characters, 3... me, and me, and me. Yes.
Batman, of course.
Yeah, that's a
Of course, that's a given.
That's a given, yeah.
But who else could be in there?
Batman, Ash from Evil Dead. Are we talking about 3 movie characters right now?
Yeah. 3
okay. Oh, easy. Yeah, I'm just fucking Batman, Ash from Evil Dead, and Snake Plissken.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'll take Snake Plissken.
All right.
Ash. I like that. I'm gonna just take your answers.
Yeah, just take
And then I'm gonna throw Shaft in there.
Okay, throw Shaft
Yeah,
in there.
just throw
All
Shaft
right,
in there.
Go for it, man. Yeah.
Three
Need-
comic
need
book characters.
some,
Of course, you got
some
Batman.
spice. Yeah.
You got Batman.
3 comic book characters: Superman, Batman, and Martial Law.
Martial Law. Okay.
Yeah.
Who's a superhero character that I like a lot?
It could be comic.
What's his
characters.
name from Preacher?
Oh yeah, Jesse. Yeah.
Jesse from Preacher.
Yeah, uh-huh.
Yeah. 3 video game characters. Oh, let's see. Pac-Man, because he got his start. Mario,
Qbert.
Why not? Yeah, Qbert. Why not?
Yeah.
All right, people. We got to get
There
out
you go.
of here. Yeah.
That was fun.
All right, we're gone.
Yes,
We're out of here,
that
people.
is it.
We've been going on a lot longer than we wanted to.
I'm shutting down. And next week will be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Actually, we have some cool shit that we didn't even get to that we will get to next week.
We will? I don't even know about this.
Don't forget about our Rubber Man.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Something to talk about next
We ain't doing it tonight, though.
We know, not
We'll save it for
tonight,
next week.
no. It's already 5 in the morning. Yeah, God damn.
Not quite, but it feels like it.
It does.
We've been here longer than we should.
Oh, yeah.
All right, people. We are out of here.
All in the name of entertainment, God
yes,
damn
all
it.
for you.
Yes,
You
so
ungrateful assholes.
Yes, and beware of Phoenix Jones out there looking for you to fuck up.
All you thieves and villains and rapists.
No, yeah, watch out. Or even better, Super Granny will come and beat you with her handbag of justice.
You never know when an old woman in a red coat is running out of nowhere. Is running from the right side of the screen out of nowhere with a purse to clock you upside your head.
Running to put some sense in that head.
Of yours. All right, people. We got to get out of here. Good night, y'all.
See you, suckers.
Get to the chopper!